you better be wise. You wanna resign? Then form a beeline. Your contracts is dumb and we working with smart DeFi. That's next gen, multi-chain tokens. So tell your best friend I hit the launch pad all the way up. You on the west end. You seeing me? Went from B&E's to the B&B. They like leaving B. This MC got gusto, like CMB. Here's a reset. Just do your research and hit the pitch deck. System told me shield, but we not crossing that bridge yet. That's real world assets. Bags like my last check. You need my info, just hit the contract address. Welcome to the jungle, but this smell like a zoo here. Feed every gorilla. You cubs, Winnie the Pooh Bear. Too scary, passive income was all it was. In every space, we in the ape tank, the war on rugs. Let's reflect, we gon' fake the world like it's a etch-a-sketch. Golden eye, one shot, tokenize my XPX. Who's next to best? Don't try a second guess. I ain't impressed, cause word in the trenches, you's a fool cause you ain't the best. I think those got all this outfit, and I'll confess, do the track app, that's for your Android and iOS. Some say the early bird gets the worm, though we be up late. We never lose a sight cause we constantly get the update. We're shaking, we vampire hunters, we put the stake in. These other guys hollow inside, and Kevin Bacon. 100 men versus a gorilla, what is the outcome? You out, son, I'm 10 toes down, who you gon' outrun? It's the blockchain bully, Web3 caught under pressure. I feel I gave a little too much, so here's some extra. Keep playing around with them ruggers until they stretch you. Hang you then, eat you alive, Hannibal Lecter. Man. Sure. Can't tell me nothing about this thing. None of this. Fake the world, fake the system. Welcome to the jungle, baby. We here. Once again, we are here. This is AGS, your boy. I am Thanos, aka Mr. Tap the fuck in, share the room, share the live, whatever you want to call it. Share it, please. We're gonna get into it tonight, man. Usually, I got a co-host and a couple of my partners up here, but it's all good, man. You know me, Mr. Improv. I'm gonna keep it flowing. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Could have easily, I could have easily, jumped on the game, jumped in the car, went for a stroll, go to cookout. You know what I'm saying? Give me a blueberry cheesecake, milkshake, and chill and relax. Smoke this indica dream and relax. But I'm here rocking with y'all. I'm trying to put y'all on game for those that, if you're bored or you got nothing to do, you fuck with your boy on some kind of level. Definitely appreciate you. Tap in. Welcome. Come on in. Come inside. Come on in. Bring them in. Share the live, man. We in the building, man. You already know what we doing. So today, it's the start of phase 2, man. For real, officially the start of phase 2, as we are now streaming on Twitch, X, and YouTube at the same time, simultaneously, concurrently. You know what I mean? We're gonna start doing some reviews and things. These are the things that I have interest in and I like talking about and things like that. So why not, make content of it or put out some things, have some sit downs and talk about some shit. So what I did is, I sat here and compiled this list of, this back and forth that been going on with some pioneers of this shit, man. For real. When we talking about, DNA, we talking about Goodz, talking about J Millz, you know what I'm saying? J Millz and Mook, man, that's like a classic. This is BC. This is a classic, classic battle rap, man, that started not, after the 8 Mile shit, not like, on beats and shit, but when motherfuckers actually had no beats, straight on the corner, getting it in. Millz come from that era, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists today, like, a lot of them was inspired by these earlier battles, man, that he played a part in. And, what I seen what happened was, just to give y'all some backstory if y'all don't know what's going on. If you've been under a rock when it comes to battle rap culture, all right, I'm here to do my due diligence with it. You know what I'm saying? And put you on game. So, pretty much, I think so J Millz was going to do an interview because, J Millz started, he been doing podcasting, but I've been seeing some interviews where he claims that he's just new to it, but he's been doing this shit for like a decade, bro. Let's be real, bro. Like, respectfully. And I follow you, I fucks with you, rooting for you, you know what I mean, to do great things, man, being one of the OGs, him, Mook, Lux, these guys are guys that, I remember and I want them to do well because they represent my era of age and everything, So when I hear these young balls, You know, when I hear these YNs and these young cats sit here and discredit, you know, that the past and with, you know, the legacies that was built to help them be who they are, to become the legends they is, you know, I feel a way about it. And I always want these guys to win. I remember Mook battling Twerk, Mook battling Tay Rock, you know, I'm rooting for him. I don't know if he could pull it off. I hope he does, type shit. That's how I felt. And it was a good thing to see, you know, it work out in his favor. Lux, you know, just having the classic with Twerk. Fire battle. If you ain't checked that out, it's on YouTube now. You know what I'm saying? I have my own YouTube channel. I'm not even promoting that. I'm promoting URL shit, which has 1 million subscribers. Okay, let's put that out there. So let you know the kind of energy I'm on. I'm not an envious, jealous person at all, whatsoever. I'm not in competition with nobody but self. You know what I mean? Um, and you know, you find your tribe, and the people that rock with you is gonna rock with you, man. But you know what I do, man. I got to keep it one, man. You see me on camera, matching the no recoil you, just the no recoil you fit. You know why? Because it's going down next Sunday, the 30th. It's going down. We got a few battles going on there. Actually, we got a compliment battle as well. AGS's first compliment battle live in the spaces on Twitter, X. Follow me there. If you're on Twitch watching right now, you know, follow me on either or. If you're over there, if you wherever you're at, follow me on the other thing, because it's going to simultaneously go to these places. Twitch, you know, I'm more so on the gaming thing, but you know how this format is set up, you know, I'm able to be everywhere at once, which is a good thing. These are the 3 places that I most rather, you know, regularly be at anyway. So I think this is a good way for me to, you know, communicate with those that's out there that rock with me and is tapped in all the way for real. All right. But back to what I'm saying, this whole situation with Goodz DNA and Millz, it's a funny one, man, you know, because it was like, you know, these guys was just kind of like, I guess, discrediting, you know, Jay Millz resume, right? You know, because the whole thing, you know, the narrative in this whole thing is the whole narrative in this whole thing is update your resume. Update your resume is the things that, you know, they was trolling Jay Millz with it. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I've seen, like when I stumbled onto the information as it you know, was going down in real time, right? So, you know, and this the disclaimer though. So granted, my MacBook, my Mac desktop is, I've been having this baby. I had this baby for about 5-6 years now. I record all my music on it. This mic you hearing me talking on is the mic that I record all my music on. All my freestyles are recorded just like this. All right. And I say that to say this, that, you know, it's not the most newest version of Mac, right? So that's the disclaimer that, you know, when I do start going into these files and start screen sharing, it's not going to be the most cleanest transition as far as like what you're seeing, but the audio and everything should be good. I tested these things out already prior live streams. Okay, so that's just a FYI. You could talk shit about me, downplay me, whatever you feel away, you feel bad for me, give me another Mac desktop. Hey, you know, that solves that. You know, support the stream. Matter of fact, with that being said, let me put this up here. I tend to, you know, I kind of, you know, veered away from the things I was doing in Web 2, but we back outside and doing some things. Got some shows coming up, we got some battles coming up. You about to see me outside live, and it's a different energy there. When you see this shit is realer than real, then maybe, you know, the fast ones will help the slower people once again. You know what I'm saying? But to support the stream, definitely tap in. It's the Cash App right there if you rocking with the boy. You know, if you want to see this thing keep going, that will be going back into this to make this better, to get more, you know, to get more guests on here that's you know, that y'all want to hear from. You know, I think, you know, one of my joints series that I had going on was Thanos Meets, and the first one that I had was Hollow the Don, battle rap legend, Hollow the Don. You know, my first interview for I Am Thanos Meets, you know what I'm saying, series. And I want to continue doing that. I want to get not even just battle rappers, but actors, fucking all types of artists and things like that. Just people that I feel like is just, you know, incredibly talented. And you know, just to get a little in-depth conversation with them, you know, from a fan standpoint of, you know, everything, and, you know, and ask the hard questions that, you know, a lot of people wouldn't ask. That's what I want to do. I want to do some of those things and on the back end when I'm chilling, right? But yeah, so that was that. I'm trying to bring that back. So, you know, to support the stream, there you go with the Cash App. If not, if you a crypto cat, you already know, man, what we talking about, man. I got you. I got y'all too. What we talking about? In the good dream. 28 editions left. Huh? 28 editions left, 100 piece. 28 editions left, man. 72 people out there with that thing right now, huh? Maya Tajon, one got beat. Shout out. Shout out to him. Just starting up the space, man. Just live. I keep saying space. I'm so used to hosting a space. But this is a live stream, y'all. We on Twitch, we on Twitter, X, we on YouTube. And you know, that's these y'all gonna keep seeing me over and over again. Get familiar. We're gonna make shorts. We're gonna make sure that we're getting the snap out there. You know, I am your boy. I am Thanos, aka DJ. When I'm playing the music, I act like I'm a DJ, but I'm not a DJ. But anyway, I used to. That's neither here or there. Getting back, getting back. See, this is the reason why it's good to have like a panel and co-host. You know what I'm saying? Because keep me nigga on track, keep a motherfucker on track. But you know what I was gonna say was the whole thing with Goodz and them was you know, I'm gonna share this string. I'm gonna share some of his videos and some of these disc records that went on in the last 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks of back and forth, a lot of engagement, man. Salute to Millz on the 20,000 subscribers. He just hit 20,000 subscribers yesterday. He had a little shindig live stream. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see, you know, your boy up. And, you know, because I think since J Millz left Young Money, um, since he left Young Money, you know, and came to battle rap, he wasn't really getting a lot. Like he wasn't quite there yet with the battling, like as far as the new era of battling and shit. So he was getting a lot of slack, you know, in a lot of battles. He was getting cooked in a few of them shits, man. I think he did good in a few of them. It wasn't as bad as like a Cassidy return. I think when Cassidy came back, well, not come back, but when Cassidy started pulling up to URL and doing them battles, like, you know, he took some crazy L's like out the gate. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, it's been battlers like 40 Cal from Dipset. I think he did pretty good when he pulled up. But it's not a common thing, right? That, you know, rappers, you know, professional or major recording rappers or whatever, right? Those guys coming back to battle, like if they battle before, then they got a deal and then they blew up and then they come back, you know, I don't know. I think the only one, the gray area of that is like maybe Wildin' Out's cast with, you know, Nick Can't Conceited, Charlie Clips, Hitman Holler. Like outside of them three, like, cause I think that's a different thing, right? It's like they still battle, but they kind of like not signed to a deal, but they have a TV deal though, right? So that's kind of like the same thing. I want to say for the most part, well, Khan, he ain't never come back after he went. Charlie Clips battles all the time, had some good ones, had some bad ones. I think that's due to preparation. Um, who else? And Hitman just had a recent, you know, he just had a recent classic with Mook, man. I think they did like 1 million in 2 days, man. 1 million views on YouTube. Way to go. Way to go. You know, Mook definitely deserved the millies, man, because you know the boy is, you know, he's like the Super Mario. He's like the fucking, you know, yeah, he's like the Super Mario Brothers. If this was like a, you know, in Nintendo, if battle rap was like a Nintendo console, he's like the mascot. You know what I mean? He's the logo. He's the logo of battle rap. So, and to be like, you know, older, OG, right? And it's a lot of guys 10, 15, 20 years younger than him to still to be consistent enough to be the main event, hold it down and still bring in, you know, the people and people are still thoroughly entertained. Man, to do that, you know, at that age at a high level, man, it's like, you know, we definitely got to give those flowers and acknowledge that. You know what I mean? Me being an older head and, you know, even with minimal success, you know, the things I've done still, I feel like it's an achievement for me to be, you know, 40 plus, right? 40 plus and able to rap with the youngest, out rap them, or anything, you know, playing the game and dunking on motherfuckers all day. Like even that, like I feel good about it. Hey, you call it what you want. What daddy you know that's that cool? Was your dad that cool? Was your dad out here smoking motherfuckers in battles? Huh? Was your granddaddy, was he doing that? I'm talking about currently, like not like, but before you was born. I'm talking about while you're of age, out here whipping ass. Your father, your grandfather, or something like that, right? So you know that's how I kind of look at that thing. But anyway, 15-minute intro. That's what I just did. I sat here and talked to y'all for 15 before we even get into the shit. But going back to the disclaimer, is when I start sharing this screen, sharing this YouTube stream, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna say it's glitched out or nothing, but it's like the mouth. It might be Asian looking. It might be like, you know, they might be talking and the audio is not matching their lips at parts. You know what I mean? That's because the file is buffering or whatever, and I'm sharing it out of the same Chrome tab. You know, that's might be a little too much information for y'all, but fuck it. I'm transparent as hell. I want to make sure you know what's going on when I get to playing this. But we about to get into the argument right now. What we're gonna do? I got the list of the songs and everything as far as like the order, to the best of my knowledge, as far as like the dates and what I see. Right. So, but I want to show y'all before I get into round one of these disc records. It's about to get interesting, man. Share the live, man. Let them know we in the building. Let them know we in the building. I want to see some comments. I want to see some engagement. Huh? I want to see some engagement, man, before we even get into this shit, man. Somebody show me you in the building. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait. Show me some motherfucking engagement. Show me I ain't in here just talking to a camera and looking at my screen. Okay? We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. You know? Definitely gonna wait. Let's get some engagement going. Can we get a repost? Okay. I ain't fucking with me tonight. I get it. I ain't fucking with me tonight. We got 24 eyes in the chat, man. 24 eyes in the chat. Can I see some comments out this motherfucker? 26 in the chat. Can I see some motherfucking comments? Can I get a repost before we start this motherfucking thing? Before we get into this war. Before we get into this war, I need to see 2 comments, 2 reposts or something. The fuck? The fuck is we doing out here? I pay for this shit. This ain't no TikTok studio. This ain't none of that. Stream y'all, nigga. Core account. Huh? We talking about. We're gonna sit here, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this video. Hopefully by the time I play this video, we got a few comments and we got 2-3 reposts on this motherfucking joint. I done said this shit in a couple group chats and everything on Twitter. So I need to see something. If you here for it, do your part. Let's get the algorithm working in my favor for once. It's always working for the bitch made that's out here in these spaces. Too many bitch made out here with the stamp of approval from y'all guys. Huh? What we talking about? This is the Snap Battle Review, this record review edition right here. This is gonna be special. When we get into this shit and somebody pull up midway through, they ain't gonna know what the fuck is going on. Y'all that's in here right now, y'all know what's going on. Okay. Matter of fact, and I'm like so used to like being on TikTok and fuck with them over there that when I'm about to smoke, I feel like I have to off the camera, bro. No Diddy. Yeah. The indica dream is dreaming. Chilling. I mean, I'm perfect. I got I'm off all weekend. I'm off all weekend. I got time. Like we're not gonna rush this, nothing. Okay. We're gonna really tap into it. Let me play this video, man. Hopefully, people come to their senses by then. Let's get it. Yeah. It's gonna be one back. And I'm like, say, you too cool for old school, you don't say. You test AGS, I think you went the wrong way. The snaps the return, I'm doing with the song. Say from competition, the lyrics, listen, I do this all day. Look, you too cool to be this tough, I mean for real. Just playing yourself, go against us, you better chill. The blockchain bully, the killer of the Bakersfield. Like you cross me, get crucified, like Jesus take the wheel. Yeah, today's the youngest you'll ever be. What you mean? Nicer than you are now when I was only 17. You know they using AI and numbers lie, is that a thing? Picture me try to slide at 45, get out the ring. Yeah, but no, I can't, I grown, my flow advanced. Just smack with an open hand, long speech, just let me land. When I hear these artists today, I think cancer, you pussy. You don't speak much, pink panther. Yeah, you push me, and brothers ain't touching my cornbread. You glazing, with Batman nuts on your forehead. You crazy, I'm checking what the scoreboard says. We winning, and y'all don't like that, so go ahead. I'm like, say, you too cool for old school, you don't say. You can't say GS, I think you went the wrong way. The snaps, the returns, I'm doing with the song. Safe from competition, the lyrics, listen, I do this all day. You too cool for old school, you don't say. You test AGS, I think you went the wrong way. The snaps, the returns, I'm doing what the song say. From competition, the lyrics, listen, I do the song. Yeah. Look, you too content to be erratic, what you say. Can't stagnate us, we will not have that, we don't play. The beat angelic, the rhyme sinister. Yes. That boy, whole ways on time, he prime minister. What I administer, witty lines through fine literature. Detaching human skull, shoulder blades and spine. Rip it up when I'm finna cut. Web 3, y'all all kicking dust. What I'm putting down, I really hope that y'all pick it up. Yeah, plastic flowers we never need, what you want. Paying my bills, smoking my, roll it up. Perfecting my craft, making them bleed. What you say? Look, whole lot of fam, protect your seed. I'm like, say, you too cool for old school, you don't say. You test AGS, I think you went the wrong way. The snaps the return, I'm doing what the song say. From competition, the lyrics, listen, I do this all day. You too cool for old school, you don't say. You test AGS, I think you went the wrong way. The snaps the return, I'm doing what the song say. From competition, the lyrics, listen, I do this all day. Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. Shout out to Mikey Pounds, man, holding me down with that right there. And you know, dope ass video, bro. Like I never get tired of it. That Candy, man. Just the dope joints, man. If you ain't seen them yourself in the flesh, man, check them out on Launch My NFT. Tap in with that. But we here for this, you know, this Millz Goodz DNA joint, man. I'm about to get into it, man. Shout out to Big Chief. I seen Big Chief with the repost. You know what I'm saying? That's love. That's love. You telling me out of 37 motherfuckers out the gate? That's how we moving? That's what we doing? Y'all ain't reposting? You not commenting? Okay. I'm keeping track of you. I'm keeping track of all that shit. We keeping track. We keeping receipts. You hear me? But let's get into this shit real quick, man. Let's at least start it off, man, with, you know, why we here and how this shit started, all right? So bear with me. Like I said, man, I'm sharing the screen out of the same browser that I'm streaming from, so I think that might be the reason. And I can't do nothing about it. I can't actually do something. When I think about it, you know, next stream, I can't do it now because I'm already locked in. We already here. So since we already here, man, we're going to get into this shit right here. Peep game, man. Peep game. Let me see. All right. There we go. This is it right here. This is how this shit started right here. Let me mute up.
Shows today's work.
Does work, man. DNA came from an hour and a half away. And guess who was supposed to be here today?
Millz, man.
I make too much money to be a battle rapper. That's the reason why I'm in the. No, now let's talk, because I'm here now. I make too much money to be a fucking battle rapper, bro. This is why I don't need you to come put a spotlight on my brand. I don't need nobody to put a spotlight on it. That's it. I'll leave it there.
Turn entrepreneur. I'm coming to do a fucking interview on him. He said, I don't need you to do a spotlight on my brand. You might not need it now. Well, keep doing it yourself. That's why it's fucking nobody in here, because you're fucking doing it yourself, and you telling niggas you don't need niggas to put a spotlight. You know what? Let's just say if I didn't put a spotlight on Goodz, because he says he's not I said he's a battle rapper turned entrepreneur. He don't want that. He just want to skip his whole battle rap career. So fuck Goodz the battle rapper. Let's talk about Goodz the entrepreneur, right? Goodz says he makes X amount of dollars a year. He don't need nobody to help him with no sort of. He said he don't need nobody, or he don't need me.
You're a little funky, but
he don't need me to put a spotlight on his brand. But I want to know.
I'm putting a spotlight on what you just started. But your brand shit.
But when
this is gonna be the most new one. Fuck you talking about.
No, it's not.
Out of everybody you got, it's gonna be the most new one.
Yo, I just interviewed.
Fuck you talking about.
I interviewed Chio at the bakery. I interviewed Trell at the back on Fig facility. I interviewed Mr. Fries at one of his 64 locations.
I
interviewed Mr. Chop Cheese with 3 locations, 3 trucks. You have one store. One store. There's nobody in here. You got shutting shit down. You was working out earlier today and you had a meeting, so you didn't make no money in here today. Nobody came in here to buy shit. You didn't come in here yesterday. So that's 48 hours you didn't make a fucking dime in this store. Don't tell me you don't need your man to put a fucking spotlight on your store. And I love you, but don't tell me. I just said he makes X amount of dollars.
Stop. What's this?
That's great.
An app, right?
That's great.
This store is just here because I wanted here, so we can hang out. I make enough money to pay for this store and just hang out.
That's what we doing, because it ain't no fucking money being made in here. Nobody's coming in here to buy a fucking thing. Look, the sneakers are there. I never got the sneakers.
What size?
I never got it. You know what I'm saying? All I said was I want to interview my man to put a spotlight on his brand. You'll never just say, I don't need you to put a spotlight on your little funky ass show. I want to know.
I didn't say that.
I mean, this shit ain't live.
All right. So basically, you see what we talking about here. So that's a little bit of how that thing started, right? And like I said, man, you know, disclaimer on that stream doing that, like how I don't think these other videos is gonna move like that because they're shorter videos. That's like a long ass video, and for some reason, me streaming, doing a live stream and sharing it out of the same browser is my issue. So I got to get that straight. But I think everything else should be moving smooth. So that's how this whole shit originally started. You know, J Millz wanted to like shed light on Goodz store, you know what I'm saying? And then like, you know, they got into it about, you know, how much money he making in there and all this shit or whatever, you know. I think it was a friendly thing, just, you know, shit talking at first that went somewhere else, right? And then, you know, DNA, you know, Goodz and DNA, they do their podcast, and then, you know, I guess I don't really watch too much of it to know verbatim how, you know, exactly what was said, but I did see things here and there, but I wasn't paying that much attention to that I needed to, remix and put it back out as information to anybody. But from what my gist of it is that it was like, they were saying you need, you know, J Millz, you need to update your resume. You still living off of when you was on Young Money, shit like that, right? So that's pretty much in a nutshell. In a nutshell, Block Bullies in the motherfucking building. I see you. Thank you for engaging in some form of fashion. I asked people 10 minutes ago. You know, we only 20 minutes into the stream, but I asked people 10 minutes ago. Let me get a repost. Can I get a repost? Can I get a like on the motherfucking stream on X? Huh? Oh, but you on YouTube. Block Bullies on YouTube. My boy. You know what I'm saying? But check it. So that's what happened with them, though, right? So you know, it was update your resume type shit. Boom, somewhere down the line, the records start being made, right? So we about to get into this first joint. Let me go into my list, man, just to make sure I'm on point. Cause I actually took like, you know, a couple minutes to make sure I knew exactly the order of how everything was going down. So what I'm about to do is, and just bear with me a minute because I got to pull up the joints in chronological order, man. That's what we're doing. We're about to go with track one. This is round one, and that's going to be J Millz and DNA, man. I think DNA was the first one to make a record. You know, he kind of set the shit off as far as like all the shit talking they was doing. I think he did like a little freestyle at first. He did a little freestyle that I did see. Let me see what we got here. All right, so we're going to the story of Jarvis, man. Let's get into that real quick. Let's get into it. Let's get into that, man. Bear with me. Let's go. Let's see. And they trying to hit you. They think they slick because they trying to hit me. They're trying to hit me with the little they try to hit me with the little ad. Nah, we not doing no ads. We not doing that. We not. We surely not. Let's go. Y'all can't hear it yet. Hold on. It's track one, y'all. Track one.
This the story of Jarvis. Look at the cards they dealt them. And it never stacked the back, they never felt them. Removed the sound from dude in town, they shelved them. Moved around, his views was down, I helped them. Lose around, use a clown, I melt them. Birthed them, belched them. Nigga, you're welcome. Stepping on the scene right now, I'm feeling godly. Back up on the court with the ball, who wanna guard me? Invite only, you ain't welcome to the party. You're fat, you're dusty, you're sloppy, you're sorry. You're hardly ever a threat, could never harm me. PS5, you still playing Atari. Out of everyone the most hated, nigga, you're sorry. You should carry bottles back, chauffeur for Charlie. Biggest disappointment in Harlem, so what we rapping about? Whatever happened with you and Puffy and Daddy's house? We ain't leaving, we staying in the city with it. Your best verse was fuck you, and Diddy did it. If I said it, I meant it, I promise I don't regret it. It's 850 my credit, I got a mortgage not rented. You talking money, let's bet it. Let's keep going, why end it? The hustle I got embedded, I did it all independent. Escape the ghetto, you took them deals, they made you settle. That rock was a hit with him, they gave you pebbles, show feelings. Wayne cut you off, want no dealings. Got a car to drive, but your brother got no ceilings. Why I like him? These niggas here, they might hype them. Keyboard niggas can't deal with this typewriting. White lightning, Young Money days was type frightening when you used to walk around with Tiger. Mike Tyson at the table when the Millz said Millz ain't getting Millie yet. He talking on the internet, but I don't do the indirects. Bitch nigga, call him, don't even like you. Peasant, never a legend, you seem entitled. Built like a laundry bag, can't be a rival. Had spins, now you wash, you wanna repeat the cycle. Nothing drier, a nigga that's spitting average, hands tied. Can't take down E, I'm a different fabric, every line. Wayne dropped you, said never mind. In my eyes, if you ain't put out an album, was never signed. Never starting in the game, who hardest with this lame? That bedrock outfit, nigga, Harlem was a shame. It's easy to do a nigga greasy, believe me, you need me. You came up before me, but you beneath me. Recovering addict, was built on it. Started on smacking, you're still on it. Won't lose, I'm used to putting all the green in the jeans of my Medusa, but never was a booster. Can copy Versace, just watch how I maneuver. Tell Ron Browse I put the beats on producers. You know exactly what I mean, nigga. Your biggest hit was from a Queens nigga. Ether boy, what up? How this nigga go from Young Money to no money? You built like a sweet potato burger, nigga. Get in the gym. And them hoodies, they're terrible. You heat pressing your own merchandise in your home, nigga. I know a guy that knows a guy, man. Direct the garment, DTG, screen printing, embroidery.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna hold you. He definitely, you know, he definitely slid on that joint. He definitely slid. I ain't gonna hold you. I really like that shit. You know, I think I was gonna do a rating system on this shit, like as far as as far as like to see like who really won what, right? I don't know, man. So that Story of Jarvis, man, that's track 1, man, by DNA. Story of Jarvis. Talking, that Diddy shit, he was talking some shit. He was talking some shit on there, yo. I'm not gonna hold you. He was talking some shit. I think that next joint is I wanna say the next joint after that it was J Millz. I think J Millz responded with In My DNA. So let's get into that, man. Let's get into that shit real quick, man. Let's see what we got here on the snap. They try to hit me with the ad once again, so I'm make sure we're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. Give me 2 seconds. We here now. And it's crazy because it's an AI song. Like the song is on it. The commercial is AI. It's like motherfucker. Let's get into the shit.
Why they playing? Why they playing with nigga? They ask me how I'm so great, I say it's in my DNA. These niggas wanna be Millz, but they ain't got my DNA. Niggas out here on some gaming shit, but I ain't here to play, so out the gate. Fuck Eric and fuck DNA. Boy, you bitch made, but that shit just in your DNA. Call me out, now it's belt to ass. This a brief display, you little niggas is full of confusion. DNA got the perfect name, cause he definitely not amusing. You clown ass, cornball ass, stupid in the face. I was showing love before you put that tooth up in that space. I was showing love, meanwhile y'all was full of hate. Mad cause when I start talking music careers, y'all can't relate. One nigga rapping like a lion in his clear view. The other nigga rapping to his windshield in his rear view. How dare you, top of with a key. ISO, I will clear you. When you was 5, I was old enough to take care of you. I only gave you 24 hours cause I was sparing you. A couple of your favorite rappers said they ain't comparable. Just let them niggas talk, but I'm petty and throwed off. I gotta separate the cloth, drawing H out with chalk. I should say, blicky spray, killer in my DNA, true spitter in my DNA. No fillers here, no DNA. I could do this shit forever. My flow run like PCH. Even if you was I, you was never close to C and J. Hold up. She asked if I'm alright, look me okay. I just got some temper issues and when called out me no pay. I'm a lunatic, but I ain't from where Hitman holla say. Fuck my arms, I got arms to get niggas out the way. I already made my name before you got one. How y'all niggas hating on my plaques when you ain't got none? A pioneer and a legend, how I'm not one. How you hating on the nigga who built the platform y'all got hot for? That's the nigga who made you. Boy, I've been me. Before there ever was a URL, it was ME. I'm on that other shit, ain't no respecting you a dickhead, a weirdo, a peasant, a lame nigga you can't trust whenever it's danger. Cause the K-Shine was Carlito, DNA was Pachanga. You sided with the ops when it got hot. That whole situation just showed us you never played the block, never did shit you rap about. Now it's clear we know. 34 and just got your driver's license 3 years ago. I was riding top down in Miami getting mouth. Back when you was a plus one at Charlie Clip's house, camping out. Putting fitted sheets on the couch. The killer should've told you you ain't fit for this bout. And if you don't want this pressure, then it's best you sit it out. Cause whoever wanna bury you next, I'm giving them out. They ask me how I'm so great, I say it's in my DNA. These niggas wanna be Millz, but they ain't got my DNA. Niggas out here on some gaming shit, but I ain't here to play, so out the gate. Fuck Eric and fuck DNA. They ask me how I'm so great, I say it's in my DNA.
No, man, I don't know, man. I know a lot of people got I want to say that the consensus I want to say was DNA was up at one of these joints. I think he had won one of these rounds, but yo, DNA put on that. I can't hold you, bro. Like that shit. Both of those was dope. Those was dope. I like his response. You know, Millz was like he was talking some facts, bro. Let's not like, you know, I get it, bro. Like, you know, he like when it comes to, you know, y'all was jealous because when we talk music, y'all can't have that conversation with me because I did some things. Granted, you know what I'm saying? I might not have a Jay-Z career, but nigga, I have platinum plaques on my wall at the crib. I've done records with, you know, I'm on records with Lil Wayne that's out, right? You know, Goodz, you know, I know Goodz been rocking with Wayne for a minute, and I've been seeing these videos with him like rapping and Wayne be there. And that's, you know, it seems promising, seems dope. But, you know, and the fact, you know, in the sense of the matter of this, it kind of like he's painting his narrative, Millz painting his narrative with that record right there. And the whole when you was 30, he said when you was 5, I was old enough to be like to be a father, like and how he said like basically like I'm old enough to be your father, but like nigga, when you was 5, I was old enough to raise you. Type that shit was kind of tough, bro. I'm not gonna hold you like. And DNA had some dope ass his line. He had some slick ass lines too. Um, I don't know, man. You know, this whole thing kind of made me look at DNA a little differently, man. Ever since the whole Loaded Luck shit, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that whole shit with him and B Dot, like, you know, when Loaded Lux had the video, he was showing like DNA and B Dot like talking. He's like, well, you say I'm a legend too. Like, it's like he kind of like it reminds me of somebody, bro. It reminds me of somebody that just wants that, you know, just wants to respect the accolades of someone else. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just what it is. It's like, you know. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But dope first round, man. I don't know how y'all scored, man. You know, feel free to comment below. You know what I'm saying? If you heard the first round with the Story of Jarvis by DNA versus motherfucking In My DNA by Millz. You know what I'm saying? And then I think the next joint, I think hold up. So after that, we had Dirty Kitchen by DNA. So I think DNA responds back, right? He responds back with Dirty Kitchen was the record, Dirty Kitchen. So let's pull that up real quick. Let me get that right. Make sure ain't no ads playing on that. Man, repost the room, man. Repost the live if you're in the motherfucking building. And I hear it. They definitely trying to hit me with the ads. And shit. We about to get through it, man. We about 20 seconds till, man. But this is the snap, man, where we doing these reviews, man. Let me get this shit right. Let me get the stream right for y'all, man. Keep this one, man. This is the response to the first joint. You know what I'm saying? This is round 2.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Jarvis, the virtual artificial intelligence. Systems are now fully operational.
Peter Luger, say less, what am I thinking? 1,000 placements on TV shows, now let that sink in. Down the drain, wait for water boil up. Now I'm a kingpin, can tell the time better when I land with the sky dweller in your face. Who you gonna go die when I dissect you? The mechanics too mechanical, watch how I apply pressure. Got the aura of the junkyard, y'all could go tow him now. Spin a block how, you and your car both broken down. You sure you wanna do this, man? I don't. Alright, nigga. Fuck it, I'll get him. Dropping on a Jackie Rob, it's really no more to do. Up the back, but can't dodge your past that 42. Damn, he moved to LA, so what? Without your team, was the first nigga swinging, but now you just out your league. See, I gave you the assignment, the cheat sheet for 3 weeks to find it. Update your resume, I designed it. You still coming back with this one syllable rhyming. Whether it's hot or not, when I'm dictating the climate. You're miserable, you're pitiful. Chris Brown ritual at 11:11, make a wish for more residuals. It's biblical. God said, know about his profits. I know it's in his bank account. Know it's in his wallet. Back in battle rap, you was taking 2K deposits. Ask Beasley ARP if you think it's nonsense. Know this ain't good for him. A real battle wouldn't win. I know why you mad. It's cause I'm everything you could have been. I'm really just annoyed with. I winded up and toyed with Millz for my enjoyment. I'm really disappointed. The difference is Mook with the angles, Lux with the lyrics. Up on Linux, what you started, them other niggas finished. Now I get it, why you live it. All of your work's diminished. Did a battle for free and then Smack started a business. Overdue, you emotional. Get downplayed in minutes. Doing well, URL. They ain't even link you in it. I'ma serve you. Believe that. Ron Browns with the weak raps. The only time you bringing drums out is with a beat pack. Griselda reject, you wasn't even good to sign. Boring bum, West Side water gun, and I shook his pride. My way, he on the 4th rope, and I took my time. They gon' feel some kind way about you in them butchered lines. You being a rapper, nigga, keep dreaming. Talk about my tooth, but all them plaques need a deep cleaning. I got the crown, you can see that I'm winning. Tell Mickey I'm speaking facts, we don't need your opinion. Hey Jarvis, you still ain't impressed me. So this shit is over with. It's not right you can't get your mind right. Early 2000s when your peak was in the limelight. In hindsight, you buy likes. Never did the source give you 5 mics. SS diamonds, they never shine bright. I rhyme like everything I've been through in my life. Emotional, sensitive nigga, can't get his pride right. Maxing out your credit cards every time you swipe twice, bitch. You just acting like you rich. Makai Fife. See, I'm really paid in full. I define style. My taste different. I wouldn't shop with Ron Browse. Champagne sipping, this stage different. This my crowd. In the Sprinter with bottles, let's hit the Apollos. How much more? Tree stumps, they need luck, so who's who? Don't let the blogs and cute lighting confuse you. Know you insecure, this ain't what you used to. Update your resume, you did this for proof.
Yo, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna hold that second beat. Yo, that second beat, gang, crazy. Like that was crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was having a conversation with homie when this shit was going on and shit, and he was like, "Nah, I feel like DNA smoked this nigga." Now I kind of get his argument as far as like, yo, this the thing where you just hearing these 3 records back to back. I feel like DNA is more lyrical and witty with the metaphors and shit like that because the battle rap shit. But I feel like J Millz has great approaches. He's like tactical and strategic as far as how he attacks and like what he attacks with, right? So. But nah, that right there, man, I think that's probably the one that they probably got him up on that round right there. But we about to spin the block. And I think what happened, I messed up because I think before, after the first J Millz record, it was he did the spin the block record, then DNA responded with that record. So I kind of played it out of order in that sense. So that's my bad. So, without further ado, we're gonna go to what do you got? What do you got? Let me see. Oh shit, and I think I'm missing one. I am. So yeah, we're gonna play those two now. That's what it was. All right. I think it was this shit here. He did Never Been Outside, and then he did On the Block. Let's go.
But he ain't got my. And if you pussy, do some research on you. I never heard nobody say put on that. I tried to look up his resume in the streets, but I tried to find some niggas that he moved some work with, but let's take him to church. Lord, please, I try to tell them they ain't stepping how I'm stepping. I'm a lesson, I'm a weapon, I'm a teacher. Mama stretch him, mama shoot him. You gon' catch them bullets in your cerebellum. Fuck that corny shit you selling. Fuck that corny shit you repping. Nah, I had you up in church, but it won't be for a blessing. You from Queens, only right I make you run like the Reverend. I'm from Harlem, only right I get dead before I dead him. Thank the Lord for all the questions and the constant disrespecting. How the fuck we talking accolades when... Hey, why y'all send that boy my way when y'all know damn well?
This shit tough right here. This shit crazy.
Psychiatrist in the 4th grade, boy, I've been bad. Brain evaluations, doctor taking notes.
Yo, Ron Brown was crazy for this shit.
Mad, tried it, now you getting dragged. I'm the post, you the drafts, I'm the party, you the trash. You said ask about me, I asked. They said, word. Let me ask my blunt on this nigga real quick, man. Yo. You good, but I'm great, nigga. Oh, you doing good? Well, that's great, nigga. You like 20 years late, nigga. This ain't no race, nigga. Ain't no finish line. I'm home base, nigga. I'm first place, nigga. You just a plate, nigga. Talking my shit just in my leather gloves on, so I don't leave no. Boy, you my son. Still somehow ain't got my playing with me. I do not approve. That's why they let that boy cross the street by himself when they know. That's crazy. And never did leave in this house for a battle event.
Yo, this shit fire. This is a vibe.
Okay, switchy on the Glock. Shoot you out your Crocs. Most hated cookout traffic backed up for 20 blocks. I'm a legend in my section. You a peasant. I will watch you die from starvation. Get up out my chair and go get second. Why they playing with him? That nigga Millz bought some shells with him. It's like the ghost of Big L with him. Eric, you don't way up on that scale with him. It's that hell in a cell feeling. But I ain't wrestling, no. Jake, I'm surgical with this bitch. You ain't never blow. Another 24-hour fitness baller calling out a professional. I think it's best you know. I ain't no gardener, but from the dirt, I will turn your ass into a vegetable. That glow you had evaporated. Out all the subjects, math my favorite, and you getting killed because you calculated. And the day that you can fuck with me is the day 1 + 1 = 3. I put in too much work to let a geek nigga play with me. Fuck DNA, I've been him since I went to A&D. Back in art and design, I was running through the hallways, battling between every period. This was always extra cartridge. Sketch the artist, Eric. We need more passion. One hand over the other, I call it cross hatching. My queen's killers tell me. Ass Lux, ass Rex, ass Mook. They'll tell you. Facts. I ain't done with you, boy. And the corniest nigga ever award winner is. You ain't nothing special, nigga. You just a whole full bitch. And yo, I never heard nobody say put on that. And never will. It's J Millz.
Damn.
Game over.
Yo, stop. Yo, what the? Yeah. Yo, son. What we talking about right now? Yeah. Sure, Ron Brown, bro. I understand why, I understand why he was, why he was getting dissed, bro. Because, bro, like, you diss me, bro, and you got motherfuckers making beats like that, bro. Make the beat. And then he slid on a beat, bro. Like, hold the pockets he was in. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, I'm inspired right now. I'm sitting here listening. I love it. I love it. I fucking love it, man. I love to hear the competition and knowing that it's not going to go nowhere outside of this, man. They really, you heard it in the intro when they was, even arguing when he was arguing with Goodz DNA, and I love you, but we're going to disagree sometimes, man. It's okay as men to, take it how we going to take it when we take it here. I think it's a healthy thing. It keeps you on point, keeps your sword sharp. You hear me? So with that being said, man, that was fire. So I think that's the end of no, it ain't. We got one more joint, man. Because he did 2 joints, man. He did that. He did the Spin the Block record, right? So let me pull that up real quick. Man, this is the Snap Man music review. You know what I'm saying? Episode 1 of this joint right here, because I really ain't been doing no reviews. We constantly just do sporadic shit. But, you know, I'm going to start kind of like getting on here with these. I'm taking full advantage. You hear me? I pay money monthly for this service here to be able to do what I'm doing, to be able to show shit. Granted, the video is not playing as smooth as possible, but you hear the audio, right? If there's any issues, let me know. But I'm gonna know when I end the live. I'm definitely gonna go back and just check out, you know, the Q&A, make sure everything's straight with the QA shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, he did that one, and then he did the Spin the Block record. So I want to say he did both of those back to back and dropped them. So we're gonna do it like that as well, man. We keep it in a chronological order. So let's get to that real quick. Let's go. All right, we loaded. Let's go.
Night. You gon' get on the stage, come and stand in the light. And later this week at your vigil, let them candles be bright. Trying to break out of this straitjacket daily is kind of fun though. It ain't nowhere to run though. I'm already up 1-0, about to be up 2-0. And trust me, when them guns blow, it's boom, bye, and about you done know. Silly nigga, never had no motion in the city, nigga. If we was in a series, nigga, I reach like 60, nigga. Find out where you live and spin that block until I'm dizzy, nigga. Even when I ain't got shit to do, I get busy, nigga. I heard you love power, so do I. Just hear me out. High as a rocket, this ain't science, but check this theory out. Maybe if you won that showcase in Uncle Lulu bar, maybe Kanan friend was never famous. Maybe you the star, maybe you was the foundation, maybe you the card. Before them URL stages, maybe you was the bar. Last chapter on Smack DVDs, maybe you was the star. I'm at checkout with DNA Soul, about to add to cart. This ain't a battle, this a slow spar. Your bar's kitty like a toy car. My light bulb 1,000,000 watts, son. Hold up, you better boogaloo, my nigga. I'm a soldier like Mozart. I can't lie, DNA. When I see you, I think of a bitch. You like a pink dove so far, boy. I take it over far. I'm about to run it up like an overcharge. Pistol in your mouth where your molars are. On any beat ever made, I'm who you could never outrap. And you know that. You just drove too far to go back. Nigga, you should have thought about how you was playing your cards. Now you talking about let's be cool when the playoff starts. Trying to wave the white flag in the air. Cause it's clear as a pair, we just do not compare. This shit unfair. I'm like stadium lights at night. You just a glare with no flare. I'm like, why would he dare? Fuck it, we dare. Boy, I'm psycho. You tycho. No typo. I'm godly. I make light glow. You a Foot Locker uniform. It ain't no merit to your stripes, ho. That group chat don't care about your life, bro. You all words like a teleprompter. I love sharing. Watch me spread the chopper. Call it ER. He need extra doctors. See bitch niggas in front of they bitch. I had you feeling like Chris Rock on that night that he left the Oscars. Willingly. I mean this shit so seriously. I'm furious like Furious. Be you Trey Eric? Stop kidding me. Look, I won't let this 9 give you Trey Eric. No kidding me. I will serve you on a tray like you a dinner beat. My flow go all sorts of ways like a centipede. And ain't no vampires with my group of sinners beat. Not at all. This that legendary pioneer energy. This that when you see me, it ain't no grinning me. I tried to break the cycle, Lord forgive me please. But I come from a family of crime like the Genovese. I've been the man since a kid, but now I'm pretty grown. Queens get the money, I know I was raised by Pretty Tone. We bully bullies and we punish threats. I had my feet up out in Malibu, but now I got them on your neck. I don't think you want this type of pressure. Cause pressure bust pipes and pipes bust skulls open. I talk shit with your skull poking. I take you niggas to war and bury y'all all, but I'm smoking on that Eric for sure. Quentin Tarantino type shit, 1 against 84. You used to battles with 3 rounds, but I got 80 more. Put your contacts in, read the room, check the score. I've been him since Iverson stepped over Tyloo on the floor.
Okay. So that was Spin the Block, man, by J Millz, man. His second back-to-back joint going against. Hold on, man, because she's still playing in the back of my headphones. Get that right. Let me get this right. All right, cool. There we go. So yeah, that was that was the DNA disc, man, by J Millz, Spin the Block, second joint. So hold on, let's go through this list, man. Let's go to this list and see where we at with it, man. Let's see where we at. So we they started off, you had DNA with Story of Jarvis, fire record. I thought that was real fire. I don't know, story. Let me think of this. Let me see. And then I gotta put in here before Spin the Block. I'm gonna put Never Been Outside, right? We want to make sure we don't forget that, because that was the one. I'm gonna give him that one. Like as far as his response, I feel like he won that one. I feel like I feel like they 1-1, right? Is it 2-1? Like, let me see. Let me count this shit up. Let me see. Never Been Outside by Millz. So I'm just typing this shit up. I'm typing it up because I want to just be, make sure when these conversations is had, like I want to make sure that everybody on point here as far as like how this shit played out. So you had DNA with the story of Jarvis, then J Millz responded with DNA, then DNA came up with Dirty Kitchen. Millz dropped Never Been Outside and Spin the Block. So, and I don't think, and then after that, I got Nothing But Good. So I think it was like DNA chilled on that after that, right? I'm believing that's what happened. Let me see. All right, so yeah, I'm tapped in. My bad. I just gotta my people's man over at Beef Stew is hitting me up. So y'all part and self. Getting back to what I was saying, man, I can't be getting distracted with my damn phone. It's terrible. But so yeah, so with that being said, man, I don't know, like going into this drink, and I guess by default of Millz kind of like doing more than DNA. I think that's the consensus of that's why he won that, because it's like he chilled, and DNA set it off. So it wasn't like, if you want the smoke, that's the thing. You can't like, when it comes to this shit, man, when it comes to this rap shit, bro, like when it comes to like the battle rap disses and all that shit, and you talking to a motherfucker that just went through a 5v1, okay? In Web3, as we speak, shit just got over with. When it comes to like when you set off like a battle like that or this record, a collab, start, doing a collection of diss records to set MC, like you like it's not over to the Fat Lady Sing, bro. You don't get to, you don't get to pull out your, unless you just pull out of the whole shit, but you don't get to say when it's over. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was the thing. It was like, yo, we know, and it was like real fast too. Like that, give, hands, hats off to all three of these guys, because this the first time I've seen and any kind of hip hop where motherfuckers made diss records videos, like the video all together, like not spirit, leaving no stone unturned shit. Like we're going to literally, this motherfuckers have to do that is crazy. I think that's tough. I haven't did no shit like that. I'm able to. I can't sit here like do a diss record tonight and then know the words to it like in a day or two and shit. Like I don't know. Maybe if I like dedicate it, like it's a lot of dedication to come with that type shit. Unless they, I don't know, for all three of them to be able to do that, they definitely had to sit there and, make the record right, listen to that shit 100 times, 100,000 times, then, go shoot the shit to be able to, know the words and not be like, not knowing what you're doing type shit. You feel me? But, yeah, for sure. Like, crazy, man. It's been crazy thus far. So now we about to start getting into the heart of the matter, because at this point in time on the timeline, it's looking like, yo, what Goodz at? Like, why is this nigga even battling DNA? Because they, a lot of people giving, Millz the win on this shit. They like, yo, well, he shouldn't even be battling him, because this shit started between J Millz and Goodz, right? So I think this is when Goodz start hearing that, and he starts I think this is when DNA starts, when Goodz starts hearing like, the word out in the street is like, why you come outside, like, yo, he out here cooking shit. So it was like, I feel like he felt obligated that he had to say some shit now, because he like, Millz is doing too much, right? So I think that's where we left off at now. So when I go to my list, let me look at the list. All right, yeah. So I think this. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see if it was back and forth. So what happened was, from what I'm saying, from what I collected with these dates, and I want to make sure I get this. From what I'm seeing with these dates, it looked like. Come on. Let me see. Okay. And my shit is slow as hell. I feel like it's not that slow, but it could be faster than what it is. So what happened was this guy started coming out with numerous dishes, I believe. So when I'm looking at the timeline, less than 2 weeks ago, first joint Goodz, is outside. He says, okay, you done went through it with him. Now it's my turn, right? I think the first joint he did was, let me see. I need to put Goodz in first. I can't find that first joint. I want to find the first shit he did. The first shit is called Got Him. Got Him is the name of the first shit. Let's get into that real quick. Man. So now we getting into the midst of the battle. We dead smack shit right here. So, let's tap into this and let me know what you think, man. Holla at me when you see me or comment below, man. Repost the room first and foremost, though. Let me get this shit ready, man. Let me get this ready, bro. Let's see what he talking about. Let's see what Goodz got to say after all of this.
Oh, y'all stupid niggas thought that was a diss record, huh? You the underdog. The underdog always gonna win the first round. But not this one, though. I see you yelling at the camera, veins popping out your neck. You a lame still. We gon' tell y'all niggas all these lies, but we really know this guy, he ain't real. I'm tired of him living in his past, talking about this old shit with them same deals. When it was 20 niggas in the shower, all just waiting to J Millz. Hold up. Y'all niggas really thought that was a diss record? Damn, I'm nice. Any answer is right. I'm just checking. My muscle up, I'm just stretching. Now it's back to laying them down, pushing that weight around. I do the bench pressing. Can't rap with me, funny nigga, you gon' hate. Millz, you fat, fishy, smelly nigga, you took the bait. 24 hours, you ain't alarmed me yet. Still gon' put Millz in a bag like an army vet. Like I was minding my business, man. I ain't even wanna get on here and do this. I really think this skinny Ozempic neck nigga could fuck with me? Yeah, right. Nigga said he got $1 million house. Y'all fools ain't even bothering. Shit, I can't tell what that little ass room you be vlogging in. Show us the other 3. Nigga, quit the buffoonery. Heard you got 4 bathrooms. Still ain't shit you could do with me. I ain't wanna kill Millz, but he making me. You can float like Kendrick, nigga, ain't no Drake in me. Just cause I rap about money, that got y'all hating me. That's funny, cause a nigga with no bread is wearing bakery. Look at where y'all taking me. There's nothing I can do. Most hated bottle became the #1 out the crew. Clip somewhere on TV, his whole career bother you. When you scream MH, that shit stand for most horrible. Like 1 + 1 = 3, it ain't adding up. I mean, you flow good, but the nigga balls whack as fuck. Chill, you ain't the winner. Running what? This a marathon and DNA killed you in a sprinter. Nigga. DNA killed you in a sprinter, nigga. You old one-word rhyming ass nigga. Cat, bat, hat, rat. Let me show you how to do this shit. Entrepreneur and getting cash, your line moves. Them sponsors ain't calling for that trash you rhyme fool. Mad you a clown too. Couldn't hear the hate from my office, nigga, because the glass is soundproof. In the past you was down too. Dumb funny bozo. You was the nigga in the back of them Young Money photos. Yeah. I put these kids on recline. I make more money now than you did when you were signed. And my loft lit price and figures. Shout out to my boss, bitches, wife, and niggas. Let's keep it real about your spouse. You do the dishes. Your wife pay the bills up in that house. DNA not outside. Y'all kill me with this cloud. It's cool, cause I was really making bills up in that drought. Nigga, I was really bagging krills up on that couch. You must have holes in your lips, cause lies keep spilling out your mouth. You are not me, I'm the truth. For clean death, for doing videos looking sloppy in a suit. Just watch me, I'm the proof. Nah, you can't copy what I do. Man, you got on your white rolling, nigga. Chain thin upside your chest. It's over 100K in jewelry, nigga. I symbolize success. Not a flaw in this ice. Man, don't make me put a pause on your life. Millz wasn't getting no bitches, nigga. Don't fall for it twice. I was told he was the only nigga on tour with his wife. I wrote this shit bored on a flight to Miami to see Wayne and the family. Keep playing. What I'm saying, I'm who these niggas wanna be. Stop doing freestyles in my car, that's what these niggas wanna see. Yeah, we rapping and it's fine. And every car you see me rapping in is mine. Yeah. And I heard you say something about my levers calling him a Hudson or something like that. If you didn't know, Hudson made a lot of money, by the way. But anything is better than them Martin Lawrence stand-up comedy pants you had on in your last video, nigga.
All right, man. So there you have it, man. That's you know, that was real interesting, man. He had some lines in there. I ain't gonna hold you. Hold on, I'm trying to. Should be playing in the background. That should be rubbing me. Uh, yo, so that was funny though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yo, good. He said something. He said you had your wife Rolly on, like in your video. Like, he was talking. Good's known for that money talk though, man. And he was like, yeah, DNA wasn't out. He kind of discredited DNA, threw him under the bus a little bit with the. DNA wasn't outside, but I was, and you know what I'm saying. And then he called, you see me in his mind, like all that. It really, it doesn't hit too hard, crazy, but how he clowned a motherfucker, like definitely respected. It's funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That was cool, man. That was cool, man. I get why he kind of kept going, because I wouldn't have felt like, from what I've heard thus far before, that he arrived on the scene before that happened, right? I feel like I don't know. I feel like if that was me with that song there that he just, we just did, I would feel like, no, I have to do more than this. I wouldn't feel like this is like the ether, right? That wasn't ether. That wasn't like, yo, this is better than everything we heard. Nah, like DNA shit actually was better than that, right? DNA shit and Millz shit was better than that. Like, we gonna keep it funky. Like, as far as like, I know I get it with the Who Shot Your beat. The beat was cold. And he wasn't whack. And, a lot of people, the consensus was that too. A lot of people was like, he whack, he can't rap. Like, nigga, like, Good's been doing this shit for a long time. Don't start saying he whack now. Like, because it's not what you want him to be. I don't know what you expect Goodz to rap. Like, he always rap like that, and he done been on big stages and did his thing. So we're not gonna sit here and, we're not gonna do that on the snap. You know what I mean? And I'm not even like a big Goodz fan and shit, right? But like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like he ain't say no shit. He was saying some shit. Cause beatable for sure. Beatable for sure. But based off of beat selection, it definitely, him and DNA, I feel like they went back to the golden shit. They went to the, you know what I mean? They went like back to like some classic kind of disc record beats type shit, which is cool. But I think the spins I think the song selection on J Millz and was like, if we just going off of beats alone, besides DNA's Dirty Kitchen record, like Dirty Kitchen, that beat and all of J Millz beats are the upper echelon of this whole fucking shit as far as beats. And then lyrics, I feel like lyrically, brother, y'all all are dope in your own ways, right? So it's like what worked in that situation, what worked at that time, right? So yeah, so let's get back to the list, man. I think so. He did that. He did Turn the Lights Off. Let me see, where is that up? This motherfucker. This guy got a lot of disses, bro. He got a lot of disses for J Millz on this shit, man. From what I'm saying. So that was the first one. Let me see, bro. Turn the Lights Off. Oh, Turn the Lights. Oh, so this. Oh, so he did this. So J Millz responds. That's what this is. So J Millz gonna respond. He's gonna respond to that record right there, and then I think Goodz comes back like twice. So let's see what's up. You want to try to hit me with this stupid ass?
Hey, I'm Jobber.
We out of here, though. We out of here. We not trying to. No.
Now listening to the sounds of Ether Boy.
Turn the motherfucking lights on. Turn the motherfucking lights on. Turn the motherfucking lights on. I'm going gone. I'm going gone.
Shit crazy out here.
I'm going gone. Yeah. I'm going gone. Yeah. I'm going gone.
Shit's nigga stupid.
First thing first, I ain't a troll, I'm a crash. I saw this little podcast clip that made me laugh. Battle rappers turn bloggers and I'm living in my past. And it's crazy cause them same niggas living in my past. Playing with my name, boy, you tripping, I'm a spaz. In the school I came from, you couldn't sit up in my class. You woke up on your birthday thinking about all my success and started sneak dissing with a purse strap to crush your chest. You talking like Escobar when you really at the barge. How to slick talk guard, getting slick talk washed. I'm talking spin cycle. It's a blessing I never been like you. Goodz DNA DNA, Randy and Marlon, never been Michaels. Boy, I was moonwalking before you started spooning and forking. You niggas just some haters and groups who be talking. Goods, you acting like a bitch in the chat, but nigga, when I say clock it, it's checkmate. Even at my worst, you couldn't see me on your best day. Fuck when you was born, I have them celebrate your death day. Fuck your voice notes, nigga, please don't text shit. Going home celebrations for niggas, that's the best way to get the point across when that point is crossed. Oh, you shining, bet this Glock will blow your pointers off. You niggas chase bitches that I've been flung and tossed. And she kept sucking even when my joint was soft. It's Millz, I'm low profile. Rap style, slick is new now. Most hated crew pounds. Every time I'm moving through town, fuck all that slick talk. Nigga, you will get off and get chalked and tombstone and picked up and hip tossed. Cause you love my style, you fake Harlem nigga, get lost. Tight face always mad, your plane ain't never lift off. That's all you got is crickets, ain't no custody, so you pissed off. Other than filming your part in there, what you got that shit for? Okay, let's get to it. You been a sassy, light-skinned Bronx nigga, and I knew it. You keep talking like you did something. Pussy, you clueless. Think you the only nigga hustling and moving. Don't be stupid. I took my advance from Universal, stretched it out and looped it while you was gripping plastic cups of Henny, rapping for proving me and my niggas had it booming down in Virginia Union. I understand the statute of limitations, but understand I'm the statue, y'all limitations. I could talk how I want, cause it ain't nothing I'm chasing. Battle rap fucked up, cause it suffered from inflation. Same niggas, same cards, same shit they saying, and people start complaining. This shit ain't entertaining. Them pay-per-view battles had you thinking you was famous. Now you talking tough knowing you sweeter than a Danish. I'm like pouring water in a wall socket. I'm dangerous. Ain't talking juice when I'm talking steel. I'm talking stainless. Say my name and you get inflamed. That's the arrangement. Goods, I work the stock. I will place you right where your lane is. Wherever you sleep, that'll be where your last stain is. I show your whole family what pain is. I got niggas that you idolize hitting me like Millz. Tell me what the game is. Nothing, I'm just feeling like what pain is. Goods, I promise you been a corn with it. You merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it. Molded by it. I'm so defiant. Your focus slighted. Your glow expired. You overstepped, so let's get this understood. You ain't never been great. Nigga, Goods just good. Nobody wearing that slick shit. And please hop off my dick quick. Got a lot to say about what I did, but you never did shit. Trailing me for 20 years. I know that's hard to live with. How it's so slick when you walk, but you never slid shit. Trust me, Jarvis is something you don't want no part of. I'm a prison, you a holding cell. I will outbar you. I'm from the home of the Carter. Make classics with Mr. Carter. Use a battle rap blogger that sell cologne and joggers. Why they started Jarvis? Goods, you ain't never been no fucking artist. I'm Bob Ross, I show you what art is. I work doubles, I ain't taking nights off. This a closed casket, turn this motherfucking lights off. It's Millz.
Turn the motherfucking lights on.
Yeah, Thanos.
Turn the motherfucking lights on.
We back in the mix.
Turn the motherfucking lights on.
You know what it is?
Turn the motherfucking lights on. I'm going gone. 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 I'm going gone.
So what was that last song you were playing, brother?
I say, yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's yeah, you see the title. I don't know if you seen the title, man. This is music review John I'm doing on these battles, man. That was J Millz, man, with this and Goods, man. That was
what's gonna happen to my mic?
Oh yeah, you don't hear me? My mic is yeah, it's my shit straight. You can't hear me? Let me see, man. I might have to come back up. Let me see something. You can hear me now?
Can't hear you, brother. If you're talking to me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come back in.
All right. Yeah, definitely, because I feel like my shit is working. I mean, I hear myself, my meters is metering. Let me go check it, man, make sure. Like, if I was sitting here all this time, bro, talking and nobody could hear me, bro, and motherfuckers just watch and ain't say nothing, it'd be crazy. It'd be kind of crazy. So I don't think that's the case, man. I hope it's on your end.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, so I think that's what it was. Yeah, because I'm like, yo, my meters, everything look normal on my end. I'm like, hold up, bro, hold up. I've been on this bitch an hour and 14 minutes now. So like, I hope motherfuckers wasn't just watching, ain't say nothing. Oh, we can't hear you. Like nobody, we at 80 live right now, man, on the views, man. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, man. So we damn right, like you kind of miss a lot of it, man. For the most part, man, fucking crazy battle so far between these three guys, man. You know what I mean? Shit was. Oh yeah, Kusi said he said he could hear. He said I could hear. You straight. Yeah, we got it straight. Shout out to you, Kuzi. For sure. So look, man. So basically, you guys been going in. It started off with DNA. I don't know. Are you familiar with any of these guys? When I say that, man, like you, like how familiar are you with battle rap, bro? Like as far as the battlers.
I don't know any of them by name.
Okay. Yeah. So Jay Millz is. You know who Jay Millz is? You said no. You do? You don't? You don't know who Jay Millz is? All right, so Jay Millz is a rapper who was on Young Money. He was rapping with Lil Wayne. He was on the Every Girl, Bedrock and all that. Nah, what's it Bedrock? Every Girl in the World or whatever. He was on a he part of Young Money. He was rapping with Lil Wayne and Nicki and Drake and all of them. He was just like one of the guys that was, one of the guys that really, and he did something before that though. He had a record called No, No, No. And like he was rapping though, it was like he took that Jamaican joint and he did a rap song and it was like his hit. A lot of people know him from the No 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 record, and then later on he got signed to Young Money because like when he got on Young Money, I remember that's Jay Millz. So he was already somebody before that, from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely came up like right after the Dipset era type of shit, like or somewhere around there. Like what I mean, they definitely like hand in hand as far as they styles and where they come from and shit. Him, he's famous for. He had his big battle rap as far as accolades, like his battle with Murder Mook. At the time, Murder Mook wasn't Murder Mook. He was a person that was battling Jay Millz. You feel me? Murder Mook got popular off of this battle, so that's what Jay Millz did. So it was like the long story short, this shit came about because they was like, yo, you living off of your past type of shit. Like he's an older head, like what I mean to them. Like they are newer, like they are guys that came out in battle rap after him. Right. So it was like they was like, you need to update your resume. You kind of like, you still living off of your Young Money days and all this shit, bro. Like we out here really getting it today. And then battle rap, when he came back, Jay Millz came back to battle rap, he wasn't really like the talk of the town, right? I'm gonna just say that. I'm not gonna say he was trash, but he wasn't winning like a lot of battles and stuff. Like, he was like, trying to figure it out because there's a lot of new things that come with battle rap, man. You got the double entendres and schemes, and like people wasn't really doing that then. It was more just dope punchlines or just attacks or some shit or just wordplay or whatever. So things have changed. So the back and forth they had, pretty much DNA set it off. He did like 2 joints. Jay Millz responded to his sets 3 times. And right now, where we at right now though, on a just for the recap of the last hour, me in here, sitting in here talking to the people, was that so we got through the war with him and DNA, which was 2 weeks ago, 13 days ago actually. All these records transpired within that time. So we had DNA did story of Jarvis. You know what I'm saying? Jay Millz responded with In My DNA. DNA responded with Dirty Kitchen. Jay Millz responded with Never Been Outside. Then he spent the block again with a joint called Spin the Block. You know what I'm saying? And then Goodz stepped out on the scene when originally, the whole battle was about Jay Millz and Goodz. Like DNA kind of like just was the person that just like was a part of it that jumped out there and started dissing out the gate. So that's what happened. So now we just played Turn the Lights Off. We played Got Him by Goodz, Turn the Lights Off by Millz. He responded to him. And then now we hear with, I think that was the last thing we played was Turn the Lights Off, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was the last thing we did. So right now we had let me see. So we got 4 more. We got 4 more before this battle is over. As of lately, like there's been no more releases. There might be something new coming out, who knows? But I have everything in chronological order from the last 13 days that is, this whole interaction. But before I get back into this next drink, Bebo, what's good, Bebo? What up with you?
Good, Joe. Hold up. What's good, Joe? How you doing?
Shit, I'm blessed, man. Chilling, man. Just in here, I'm getting it in, man. Doing my thing, man. Podcasts and reviews and things like that. Just staying busy, bro.
Okay. Well, I'm with you now. I was in here looking at Man versus Food. I had to go ahead and make me some dumplings, babe.
Oh shit, I feel you. And I just had me some fucking American Diner, boy. That American Deli sheesh. The damn what was it? Garlic parmesan and teriyaki wings, boy.
Oh man, damn, man.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Talking
y'all
about
making
lit.
man.
I'm talking about lit. You hear me? It lit. So yeah, I don't know. That shit was a while ago though. So I'm getting kind of hungry just by you saying that shit, man. But we in here, man. Hell
I'm
yeah,
here.
we in here.
Yo,
Yeah, so yeah, we gonna vibe out, man. So I'm about to play these joints. So like I said, I had a disclaimer earlier in the show where I was talking about as far as the video, 'cause I'm sharing my screen out the same browser, so it kind of makes the video a little shaky on that end, but the audio is perfect. You can still hear everything, which was what we hear for the actual music and what they're doing in there. So right now we about to get back into this list, and then next up we got Sit Your Whack Ass Down by Goodz. So this is Goodz, this and J Millz once again. This is Goodz on so this is his second diss record, to him, you know what I mean? So this is his response to the last record that he heard, you know what I mean? So we about to get into that real quick. Let me get this share it right. Okay. Boom. All right, we there. Hold on. Let's go.
Lyric City. Listen, shorty, you should never brag. 40 in that leather bag. Cause it's the most like that you ever had. Now I gotta blick him up. Young Money dropped to blip him up. And his fuse fell off. And me and DNA had to pick him up. Put him in a truck. Wait. We gon' need a bigger truck, some sort of clown talking down. We gon' make them listen up. 2000s, it was gritty out. I was in that kitchen, yo. You was in Diddy house, probably getting figure fucked. Oh, you was his bad boy. Like the way you rhyme, kid. But he ain't had no faith in you. You ain't even shine big. Talking about this Wayne shit. Why you mad he signed me? Peasant kiss the slick walks. Nigga, you can shine these. Hard luck, you washed up, nigga. You done woke the guard up. Ran your record was a no-no. Now you trying to get with me. You wanted to be co-host. Well, nigga, I disagree. Trying to switch mics with me. Wait, that just reminded me. But you ain't no Jordan, can't take off no lines with me. Mook Ben murdered you. You never was no kind of beast. Nigga, fuck my watch collection. I ain't got no time for peace. Verse on Bedrock, you ain't make no crowds. Go crazy, even Ron know you ain't raised no brows. Mask on, headshot, I'll take your crown. I'ma slide, little boy, you better play your ground. Screaming at a camera, but you ain't never dropped nothing. Police in my store, but you ain't even cop nothing. For the part, I try to Uber you, cause you don't even drive nothing. Where all that Bedrock money at, nigga? Stop front. Wait, don't you got a line called potent? The words nobody knows that you iron on clothing. It look like something that you give to the help. It's crazy, I see nobody wearing it but yourself. Now look, here's the thing, it been a scheme. You could be the 12th player, but you still on the team, man. On the bench, here's the thing anyway. Shit, you ain't gotta be a star, you get a ring anyway. Like Lil Wayne, Nicki, it's Crazy Drake. You only got a plaque because of your label mates like that.
Yo. Oh, hold on. Let me get this sound right. See the team pulling up now. We got Loba in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? We right in the midst. Y'all here. Y'all on time though, man. Y'all still on time, man. Cause we still in here, man. Loba, what's good with you? What's good, Queen?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, I'm in the car. I'm driving right now.
All
So
right.
catch me up. Catch me up. What's up? What's been going
I
on?
mean, it's
What
been
y'all listen to?
crazy. Right? You see the title? I don't know if y'all don't see the title. The title is Millz versus Goodz and DNA. You know what I'm saying? So we halfway through it. Man, it's been real interesting. Like, I think I kind of like was browsing through it when it was happening. I really wasn't paying full attention, but now that I am, man, this shit is kind of dope as far as like, their responses and the consistency on all this shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I've been so right now we kind of in the midway through the Goodz and J Millz portion of it, because the first half of the show was DNA and J Millz. That's how it started. I mean, it started with just to catch you up to speed real quick, because I know we talked about this briefly. We didn't really talk on depth. So what happened was, like, J Millz was doing his podcasting thing, right? So he went to Goodz shop because they boys. He went to his shop to Goodz sells sneakers and clothes and shit like that. He went to his store to try to like do an interview with him, to put him on, to plug him in, as far as like promo and shit like that or whatever, bring the awareness of his brand up, what I'm saying, on his show. And then they got into it somehow. They started arguing and shit or whatever, and he's like, what I mean, like, you ain't made no money in the last 2 days. I've been here, and all this shit. And then they just got into it. DNA does a podcast with Goodz, so they both was going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? They about J Millz on that podcast after that fact, and then it was like it became a thing, and then DNA started dissing him. J Millz responded, he's super fast. So the list was this. I got the list here. It was Story of Jarvis by DNA. In My DNA by J Millz. He responded like immediately. Dirty Kitchen. He responded maybe a day or two later. DNA. Then Never Been Outside. I think you heard that one, because I think we seen that shit together. The Never Been Outside by J Millz. Then J Millz did Spin the Block. So he did 2 in 1 with him, and I think DNA stopped rapping after that. So the consistency is that J Millz got that. So then boom, Goodz comes out of nowhere, and now he's ready to rap. So we just the last 10 minutes we played Got 'Em by Goodz and Turn the Lights Off by Millz. That's the last record we played. No, we played Sit Your Whack Ass Down by Goodz. So this is the response. So Goodz just responded to J Millz' initial diss record to him. So right now we at the second, and so Goodz spins the block. That's what happens now. So that's what happens. So it's like this, just so we ain't lost. So it goes, the DNA shit, we're gonna separate that. Let's just start here with the Goodz shit, because Goodz initiated it after the fact. Got him Goodz. Goodz sets it off. Millz responded. Goodz responds twice. And this is the second thing. That's what we're doing now. We're doing the second one, the spin the block on his behalf. Okay. So let me pull that up, and the joint is called Letter to Millz. That was the last thing he did, before J Millz responded back to him. So let me see if I can get the stream. Let me get the share right. Let me get the shit. They're trying to hit me with this. They're trying to hit me with the wild ad. Okay, here we go.
I can't see it all. Even if I could, it would all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Dear Millzy, I'm gonna write you on some slim shit. You lost a lot of weight quick. I think you on Ozempic. I thought you was rock solid. Interview with Memphis. You said you had a poster of him. Damn, you on Memph Dick. Both students of the game. And now we got some tension. Balls in my cars was the principal. You can't school them like suspension. I thought we had a friendship. Maybe more of a colleague. Guess it couldn't work out. You unfollowed me on IG. We were supposed to stick together. Our DNA wasn't Siamese. Why you ain't trying to make a hit? Instead, you want to try me. I had you as a guest. Couldn't get a word in. I guess sitting in my store and not yours had you hurting. Wait, you ain't got a store. You could tell them what you want. Mate, you ain't even got a car. How you gonna sell them out the trunk? I mean, I could hang them in the back, have you standing in the front, or we could go to 125th and give them out for free if you want. Question, do your girl like you how you are? I know you always cut her off in the middle of her thoughts. I'm just saying, maybe she just like you from afar. You did say when y'all argue, you smoke blunts in your garage. Well, put it this way, you might can learn something, you let me talk and stop screaming till your veins pop out your neck and all your blogs. And Millz, paying cash is stupid, won't get you very far. Put your whip under your business, don't keep the title to that car. Another thing, I got some advice since we here. I really think you shouldn't shave your beard. You think it make you look younger, it really make you look weird. All them bumps on your face, how could we make it clear? How could we make this right? Now we running out of options. I did get you views, I did get you popping. Big up the Young Money on your drop.
Stupid, yeah.
Sincerely yours, the guy that took your spot.
Sheesh.
He's stupid, yo. Yeah, he said, "Why you cut your beard? You think it make you look younger? No, you just look weird." Like, yo, Goodz is like that's what Goodz do. You know, if you know Goodz, man, like him and Charlie Clips, like when them two guys is together, like you cannot stop laughing because they just like they roasters. That's what they specialize in. So I'm not like super shocked at him with the jokes and shit, man. Shit was fucking funny, man. Shit was funny. So what we thinking, man? Mosaic, you heard that? You heard that, Bebo? What y'all guys thinking, man? What you thinking of that record you just heard?
I heard kindness in those bars, brother, and I can get down with that.
You said kindness?
I heard kindness in those bars. He killed him with kindness, my guy. I don't think he hurt one time in that track.
Yeah, he did the you know, he had to hit him with the M, like, you know, like, well, you know, kind of nonchalant, like, you know, why you like that? You know, I know, you know, I got a store, you want a store, you know, I understand you. He said, I got a store, you ain't got a store. He said, you ain't even got a car. How you gonna sell it out the trunk? You know, like that was crazy. Like, you know, Goodz definitely. I don't know, like if you read the comments, like if you didn't like listen to none of this and you read the comments on these YouTube pages, they have it like, you know, he's trash or he can't rap. Like they were saying a lot of shit about Goodz, which was surprising. I guess it was just the energy that Millz showed that made, you know, people, you know what I'm saying, kind of act that way. I don't know. But that's how battle rap fans is, bro. Like they so bro, and I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like being from, that's what kind of turned me off. Like some of the communities out here in these spaces, when I'm like these battle rap, like they really wave jumpers, bro. They really will just like switch on you in a minute. 1 minute you could be a hero to them, the best thing ever, and then like as soon as you choke in a battle or fuck up or anything wrong happens in your life, they will smoke you. You know what I mean? And you know, it'll be no remorse, bro. So you know, it's crazy. So that was his joint, man. Where we at with it, man? Let me check this list, man. Let me check this list. So after that, he did oh shit, nah, he did another joint. Let me see it. Did he? Letter to Millz. No, okay. So I think he did this other shit. So he did Gay, and then he did another joint called Gay Millz. So let's see what that's like. This snap. You already know. Hopefully they don't hit me with no ad again. They probably will. They did. One. Shut your ass up. Let me skip this shit, man. Let me skip it. Hold on. I gotta skip that, man. They trying to bombard me with the ads, bro. Like, you know, we not gonna get nothing out of that. We're not gonna get no revenue from that, so we don't want to do that. Okay. We skip. I'm trying to skip through it. Let me skip through it. All right. I think we here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I reloaded. A lot of AI. They used a lot of AI in these songs, by the way. All right.
God bless. That thing gon' holler you. I swear when you a lame, a bunch of lames gon' follow you. My game more honorable. I'm stepping in the field. Me and you are not alike, cuz I represent the real. Yeah, we don't go hard with the cheap hate. We don't blog on niggas a week straight. If you ain't got no hoes, then don't brag. We don't rock big clothes with no swag. All my Harlem niggas fresh. Yes, I put a check by it. Millz, you sure you from Harlem? Cause you don't dress like it. Wait, you think you a problem? Well, I ain't impressed by it. Millz, you sure you an artist? Cause you don't sketch like it. We don't take Ubers, we do cars. We don't argue like bitches, you a broad. Nicki, Wayne, Drake, my God. All you did was take up space around stars. And it took for me to get you lit. Truthfully, I ain't never hit you up for shit. You hit me to do the show. You hit me to do the pod. Even your record label hit me to do your job. Wait, let's talk about the hate that's on my page that you beg to leave a comment cause you're scared to get on stage. Wait, not stage. You step into the hardest. Your last 4 battles all happen in garages. Let's talk what you get paid. Shorty, stop frontin'. I'm 40K a battle. You 2,500. 2,500? I spent that on a jacket. All this back and forth, nigga. Quit with all the racket. Another black owner they wanna brig, huh? Another real gold nigga that turned fig, huh? I'm back in that hoopty. Back to the pain pills. Back in that lane still, looking for gay Millz. Nigga.
You ain't got no swag with them oversized clothes. Said you known to get the bitch, but
with them oversized clothes is crazy.
You got kicked out of Young Money.
You got kicked out of Young Money.
You ain't fucking with half
Yo, like, shit is funny to me, dog. Like, this shit is entertainment, bro. Like,
has he not responded? Because he's getting crushed right now.
You feel like he getting crushed? Yeah, we about to get into it now. I mean, the consistency is this. The consistency is Jay Millz won this shit. That's what they saying, man. They saying that Jay Millz won this shit. But, like, I don't think it was like, you know, what they saying.
We ain't heard him yet. I ain't heard him yet.
Oh, yeah, you ain't heard him yet. So, yeah, we about to get into it now. So, that was like I said, you got to think, man. So, like, just, you know, for the, you know, as far as reference, you know, he has been going back and forth with the other guy, DNA. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just did like 3 records of dissing him, and he did Goodz in that as well. So it's like, you know, everybody was like, he really had, like, Goodz was supposed to be doing this already. Like, so everybody was like, it might have been like a little late than never type shit situation. Like, you know, he like finally, finally, even fucking Ron Browse, the producer, you know, who made Ether and all that and made these beats for Jay Millz. Even he dissed DNA, like, you know what I'm saying, 3 weeks ago as well. So, but this is it, man. We're gonna get into this. You know, it's that time. You know, we about to get into Spin the Block, man. This is him dissing Goodz, man. Let's go. Let me load up. Let me make sure it ain't no motherfucking no ads and shit, man. I don't like that. And they try to hit me with that. Adobe. It's Adobe, y'all.
Getting good, man. Getting good. Rolling.
And we're gonna start this chat here. Yeah.
Browse, we got another one. I promise you. It's Millz.
Spin the block, spin the block. Niggas about to spin the block.
Right here.
Spin the block, spin the block.
They live on this block right here.
Niggas about to spin the block. Don't get put in a box.
I think that's the building.
Niggas getting put in a box.
Right there.
Don't get put in a box. Niggas getting put in a box.
My nigga, trust me, that's the building. That's his building right there.
Uptown, downtown, crosstown, Harlem. Sometimes you gotta spin the block again. Goodz, I could take your whole store, bring it to my house and place it on the 2nd floor and still have room for more. Fuck am I doing this for? I'm about to empty the bitch, let the clock run. We already stopped keeping score. If they all kings, then I'm here to overthrow niggas. I'm talking big facts like the Snow Patrol, nigga. Ain't gotta ask where that good at. I'm smoking on that Goodz pack. Chalking bloody slick walks the last place he stood at. Damn.
This that Polish.
Get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm on you. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm on you. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm on you. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here.
I'm packing niggas up, they saying I'm back in rare form. Don't matter how you was created, I'll make you airborne. Soul in the sky like a Motown session. We gon' shoot and spin around like a Motown record. This nigga Goodz don't sound good on no kind of record. Other than your battles, you ain't got no kind of record. Other than being a cornball, sassy lame nigga. I'ma show you what it sound like when you my aim, nigga. You got flame, nigga. On any beat, I'm insane, nigga. Oh, you think you big money? I'll turn you to change, nigga. Send a shot at me, I drop a bomb. Fair exchange, nigga. This that pain, nigga. Hey, pretty boy, buys chains, nigga. Mr. Slick walks, getting walked down for being slick. Trying to play with my name for clicks or get you clipped. And just to be petty, since I already cooked DNA. When I'm done with Goodz, I wanna hear everybody say. It's Millz.
Get on my dick, nigga. You love my style. Fuck out of here, boy.
Just another dead body somebody good you soon to be. You got a little dough, that's cool with me. You got a little car, little jewelry, but you fool to me. That shit is cute to me. Which one of your bitches I fuck change your mood with me? You fighting back from the grave, well that's cool to see. On a one-way trip, I will drag you to hell pronto. How you fit that big ego when yours in that little condo? How you feel right now knowing you getting smoked like a fronto, getting beat like a bongo? Who remember how his song go? How you sending diss records to niggas for approval when them niggas that's giving you approval can't do what you do? I rebuke you with these bars, I'm a bomb. I will nuke you, put my fork through you. Now you dinner right before I puke you. And just to be petty, since I already cooked DNA, when I'm done with goods, I wanna hear everybody say, it's J Millz. I'm the real slick talk god. You damaged Goodz now.
This shit tough, bro. This shit tough.
This shit like shooting a three-pointer with a tennis ball into a hula hoop. We smoking on that Goodz pack. You couldn't fuck with me on your best day. Harlem. Most.
Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. We in here. J Millz versus DNA and Goodz. We at the ass end. Last two records. How we feeling? What you got to say about that, Mosaic? Like, I don't. What we talking about, man?
I was I like the other track better. I heard
Okay.
Nas, I heard Jay-Z references, Nas, Ether, I heard Jay-Z, the HOVA from Blueprint 2 references in there.
Yeah.
And I'm always just like, come on, be more original than that. So, I'm just
Let me see what it says.
I like the other track better. That track wasn't bad, but he ain't
So
got
you fucking with the Goodz joint better?
Good being better, baby.
Got you. That shit was dope too, man. Loba, what you thought?
I mean, both of them was dope, but I like this one here. I like the get him the fuck out of here. I like that hook alone. He did have
That
some
beat was
references in there,
crazy.
but
Yeah.
he was dope.
Yeah, but I
So,
mean, Goodz had the fucking he did the stand shit though. He did
he did the
too, so
stand
he
shit.
did
So they both
he did a
referenced.
whole cover type little parody type shit.
Yep, for sure. So,
Taking out
yeah.
Eminem.
But he did that shit. But then he did like the other shit was dope too. The last one where he was talking about you ain't got no swag with the oversized with the oversized clothes and shit like that was that record. I fucks with that one. I think that out of the three that I heard from Goodz, I really rock with that one the most. And then the other two is like second, third to it. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of powerful, bro. And then you gotta think. So for reference for you, Mo, is that. So the hook, so that get him the fuck out of here is actually DNA's battle rap slogan. So when DNA battles, at the end of his battle, he's like, hey, y'all already know my slogan. And everybody in the crowd be like, get him the fuck out of here. He'd be like, no, get your name the fuck out of here. Get your name the fuck out of here. You came with this nigga. Y'all both lame the fuck out of here. And then the crowd go crazy. He does that like most battles. So for,
And French fries.
all right, mute up, Lobo. We unless you getting us some French fries. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So he does that slogan, right? So for him to just come off of this victory, right? The consistency of him having a victory over DNA, which is Goodz podcast partner as well, to attack him using that. That's why he kept saying, I already killed DNA, or I want everybody to say, and then the hook goes like, hook come on like that. That hook is powerful, bro. The beat is fire. And he was in his back pocket wise. Granted, I give you, I definitely agree with you as far as that's cool with me. No, that's cool. That was like he didn't have to do that. He could have just kept it like same pocket he was in doing what he was doing, and he never did. But I don't really take away from it as well either. I just feel like he's making it a record, right? Instead of just like I could just rap a long verse talking shit and just that's it. Like he has structure to the shit as if it was a song, right? So I could dig it, man. And some people like that type of shit when you kind of. I do it from time to time. We all done it as artists. Like we say a little, but I have done it a lot. I've done it with the mass record. I'm doing that. It's a couple records, bro, that every now and then I'm gonna sprinkle in a line that I heard from something I grew up off or something that I related to or resonated with me through life. You know what I'm saying? And music. And I would, throw it out there as a like homage, as paying homage, right? And I think so. I don't really take much from it, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's, you know, it's getting thick out here. So we got Mosaic with Goodz, we got Loba with Loba says she fucking with the get him the fuck out of here joint. Bieber, I don't know if Bieber went tapped all the way in, man. I know you just listening though, but you know, enjoy it, man. And you know, if you got something to say anytime, feel free to tap in on that. But yeah, so you know, we almost there, man. So now he spins the block again, y'all. Millz spins the block again with the Damaged Good records. And this is a record that I recently heard. It just dropped 5 days ago. You know what I mean? So let's get into that real quick, man. Let's get to it, man. We almost there. We almost there. It's been y'all. I've been in here almost 2 hours now breaking this shit down. So, you know, hopefully, you know, whoever's interested appreciates the content. You know, they get it all on one stream. You feel me? And I'm talking louder because the shit is making noise in the background while I get this shit ready. All right, let's skip that there. We don't want no ads, man. Unless we getting paid for it, we don't want no ads. You know what I'm saying? All right, hold on. Okay, here we go.
Murder, 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 it's a murder scene. The block. He lived, he's lit.
He crazy already.
He's lit, nigga. The block is lit, it's lit, it's lit, it's lit, nigga.
That sample crazy. Let's go.
Goodz, you wasting my time, wasting my rhymes. The hating you shine the whole time I could be living my life, fucking my wife. Instead I'm up day and night, my pen wanna fight. So don't you take your brand for granted. Nah, cause once you start playing with my name, then I gotta do damage. Goodz, you can get damage. How dare you even mention me? Your flow is elementary. Fuck it, if you want smoke, I'm a dispensary. Today I bought the symphony, killing goods with no sympathy. I gotta do it for the culture, keep the energy. Worry about the bitches that was running around on tour with me, acting like a girl, stressed I might have had yours with me. How you think you fucking with me? We will never understand. It's that sewer shit, it's only right I put you on the land. Your name Goodz, how you gon' sit with the greats? Plus, you a Superman until Jarvis ripped off your cape. Yes, black glove, Millz. Goodz, you good, but when it come to me, you are skill free. Fuck your Call of Duty stats, this is what a kill be. This is what it sound like when you clean a nigga up and still somehow doing filthy. Your life ain't about shit. Never been on a hit, but forever on my dick. You embarrassing your bitch, you embarrassing the clique. All your shit sound plain dumb. How you took my spot when you sitting behind Wayne, son? You under a nigga at 42, you Wayne, son. A masterpiece on your existence, I will paint one. Now look at him, emotional. Of course I let her suck my dick. What else was I supposed to do? Of course she let me slut her out. What else was she supposed to do? You showing off your moose knuckle, I guess Gorilla told you to. Millz, you heard Goodz new shit? What you think honestly? 3 words, quality over quantity. Goodz, the beat's trash, your vid's ass, your store struggling, no staff. Get off my dick, you're looking bad. Strike a pose, queen, you're getting dragged.
What's happening? Nah, don't do that.
You out your class, where's your pass? It's time for discipline, it's about the ass. You wasting my time, wasting my rhymes. The hating you shine the whole time I could be living my life, fucking my wife. Instead I'm up day and night, my pen wanna fight. So don't you take your brand for granted. Nah, cause once you start playing with my name, then I gotta do damage. Goodz, you can get damage. I should tell you love that girl I used to fuck from time to time. That's probably why you so infatuated with mines. Talking about the posters that used to be on my wall. Why you ain't talk about that story on that Rockefeller board? You know the one with Bleak said I probably was about to be rock live familiar, and you weren't familiar to nobody in offices that could've changed your life for the better. Cause you ain't never jump on beat and get clever. All you did was sell cheap joggers and fake Hudson levers. Slapped your logo on it and thought you put it together. But I know something you know. In other words, we know that your customers ain't no beefo. Let's talk about how Mr. Slick walk around like he's so fly, as if we wouldn't find out about the solar silver motives. Hold up.
On this season of Unsolved Sneaker Schemes, we address a serious sneaker situation. The slick talk god has been caught being slick. It seems as if we have some confusion at hand. The sneakers you know to be slick walks are actually... Are you ready for this? Just search Solar Silver Multi and see what you find. And shout out to Steve Madden. Back to that J. Millz shit.
Fucking extra fly when in reality he capping. Them sneakers that he selling ain't nothing but Steve Madden's. And if you think I'm lying, then tell him show you the patent. Everything must go sell, it's about to happen. I knew you was a fraud, I just had to expose it. 6 million ways to die, that's how you chose it. These bars ain't stopping like Lux, nigga, I'm loaded. And I'ma spit in your casket right before they close it. You wasting my time, wasting my rhymes. The hating you shine the whole time I could be living my life, fucking my wife. Instead I'm up day and night, my pen wanna fight. So don't you take your brand for granted. Nah, cause once you start playing with my name, then I gotta do damage. Goods, you can get damaged.
Sometimes you gotta kill a nigga slowly. Used to be on the block and make things slowly. Watch my motherfucking name.
It's cinematic, yo. Crazy.
Sometimes you gotta kill a nigga slowly.
This nigga's stupid, yo. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, man. Yo.
He ain't hit him with the gospel.
Yo. Slowly. Yo. So this is that's the kicker right there, is that Goodz got these sneakers. He got these sneakers called Slick Walks. You know what I'm saying? He been pushing these shits for years, bro. And then J Millz put out this info website and all that, where he gets these cheap sneakers from, and he just overcharge them, but they're actually Steve Madden sneakers, the same things. He just label it different, but it's the same pattern, same everything, same design. You know what I mean? So, and then to put that out there in the video, man, come on. That's what I'm talking about. When I'm talking about being strategic, see, this the thing. And battle rap, bro, you got to think like this. Like, look at like Loaded Lux versus Geechee Gotti, for example. Okay. On paper, with skill attributes, when we talking skill attributes, there's no way that Geechee Gotti should stand a chance against Loaded. But he actually beat Loaded because he's the puncher and the angler. So, that's the thing, is like in battle rap, it's just about the rap part, the battle. It's about strategically, how do you attack your opponent? How do you hit them where it hurt? How do you hit them where it hurt with public knowledge of them already? Like, it's got to be things that people know. You can't, unless you expose some shit. And when you expose it, you have to have the receipts. All right, you got to have the receipts, man, when you battling, and that's the thing, man. So, with all respect, man, motherfuckers that make diss records on you, make AI memes and gifs and all that shit. That's cool. It's cute. It's nerd shit, right? But when you like attacking somebody with facts, it's a different ball game. Facts over fiction every time. That joint was fire, man. That joint was fire. I know it was one more, man. I never heard this one because I think it's real recent. So this shit, we might have a part 2 to this. We might have a part 2 to this. But I think we're in good time. I've been on hour 53. We had 105 eyes on the prize, man. 105 eyes on it, man. That's all right. That's all right, man. I remember once upon a time we did 300. We did 300. We're going to get it back to that. So next time y'all pull up and y'all see what's going on, I'm going to need the reposting of the rooms, man. We're going to need the repost of the live. I keep saying room, but repost the live stream, comment, engage. The engagement helps, you know what I'm saying, if you give a fuck. If you don't, then fuck it. Why are you here? Then why are you here if you don't? But anyway, a dope battle. Collectively, this is a fucking movie, man. 2 hours, that's a movie, man. It's a one of Avengers shorter movies. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to the closing of this shit though, man. Last joint called Murder in Harlem by Goodz. So I'm about to pull that up. Let me find that real quick. Last record, and I don't know, is J Millz going to respond to this? We're going to find out, man. And if it's a lot more records, and I got a bonus track for y'all. We're going to do Ron Brow's DNA diss record because you know DNA was talking hella shit to Ron Browse too. So that'll be the bonus joint, man. We'll drop that bonus on y'all. So you know you got everything. You got in chronological order for the most part. You skip this ad real quick. Skip this ad. All right, we're here. Ever heard this before? With a fresh reaction. It was half a gallon Goodz guy.
Cameraman, my crew got tools for loose screws. I'm a handyman. It's nines for this one-on-one. Somebody call an ambulance. Wait a minute. Is this the goods that y'all want? No jewels, no money, no trunk in the front. I gotta prove to you dummies y'all don't come where I'm from. I can't rock my own shoes. I can't stunt if I want. But it's cool. Y'all groupies got me back up in the hoopty, but I'm still paid in full like I'm acting in the movie. I'm still a raging bull, back to trapping with the toolie. When this shit go universal, nigga, please don't try to sue me. Got me backing out the Uzi. Wait, might be too loud though. Catch him at the intro, but it's gonna be the outro. Got him on a limbo, but they ain't gonna doubt though. It's feeling like Alpo. You know why?
There's been a murder in Harlem. There's been a murder in Harlem. There's been a murder.
So I like how he had the same place that Millz did his video at.
Time to thug in this bitch. IG, picture me with a heart. It ain't no love in this shit. Yeah, now we swerving. Pack the thugs in the whip. Millz is OJ. What he murdered? Them black gloves don't fit. It's the slick talk guard in this bitch. You going live on your toilet cause them blogs ain't shit. And my eyes can't call it. Watching frauds get lit. And Ron, AI's not original, nigga. Stop with the shit. You can't see the jealousies. What you telling me, huh? That I'm running from these bars like a felony, huh? Jarvis, you need AI to do some hard shit. I'm Iron Man, my whole career I've been heartless. Stalking, that law gonna leave you a few things. Give your ass a choice, the red or the blue flame. You was born 9/11, so nigga, I choose pain. You going against a crash out, kid, you too plain.
There's been a murder in Harlem.
Crash out, 2 planes, 9/11. Okay. Oh, he switched it. That's it.
Fuck J Millz. What up, niggas? Wait a minute, I know you ain't talking, nigga. You water bug body shape, nigga. Fuck J Millz. Nigga, you been on my dick, you fucking hater. Fuck out of here. I woke him up from sleeping. These niggas wasn't ready. Ozempic in your belly, that proves you lost already. I don't even know why your motherfuckers got me started.
Three beat switchers?
At this point, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. Browse, good looking on the beat, by the way.
Browse, stop playing with me.
Why you made me kill you when I really didn't want to? When all this died down, tell me what you gonna do. Before this, you wasn't making no moves. That was right back to you not getting no views. I said lame, please go away. Nigga, why you acting all tough? Please don't shave your beard, cause your skin is bad and your cheeks looking all rough. I've been getting to it. You've been steady hating. Now it's time to eat. And Millz made the reservation. I know why you and Botto ain't cool, nigga. Maddie made it bigger than you, nigga. Broke as shit, don't got a buck to spend. Matter of fact, ask ARP what the fuck he did. Hey, ARP, you remember that time that Millz went on that rant on Twitter? I guess he was mad at you because you had 4 straight events and you didn't book him. He was broke and needed that money. I guess that little $1,500 you was giving him. Soft in person, but he tough on the net. Waiting by the mailbox for that bedrock check.
Oh, shit.
And this nigga wasn't no problems out of me and Gay. Millz is me, they fuck with more in Harlem. I was really outside, I was really in the field. While you was running around trying to get a deal. Why you mad? Cause we both got a line. But the words for your shirt you put on with an iron. Fuck Gay Millz, he a motherfucking diva. Young black man getting money off a sneaker. Nigga, I'm a motherfucking leader. And this shit is ether. The animals out, go get Peter. The juice too wet, go get FEMA. Half a gallon back, go get a liter. Ron Brown's on the track as a keeper. Soft in person, but he tough on the net. Waiting by the mailbox for that bedrock check. And this nigga wasn't no problems out of me and Gay. Millz is me, they fuck with more in Harlem. And you could do 1 million videos and take all the pictures you want with Vado. Remember, I'm from the town. we really know what's going on. One.
All right. So Murder in Harlem, man. And he had some beats. So he doing his thing. I don't know. It sounds response worthy. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think it's gonna be. Let me mute that. I don't think it's gonna be far fetched, you know, for if we get another response from J Millz after that, man. So that was the last record that's been going on in the last 13 days, man. We had to bring it to the Snap review, man. I like it, man. I feel like it's a healthy thing, man. You know, DNA set it off, man. Now they here. Now we here now. I don't know if I thought it was over, but hearing how hearing it play out, how it played out, I don't know. I want to say, man, I think we're probably going to get a little more before the money's out, man. It might probably be another one. Maybe not though. Like I doubt it though. Like Millz seem like the guy that kind of guy that wants to get the last word in. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, and he took Ron Brow's beats and shit. Is like we got to get back. We got to get back, bro. This nigga took Ether, and he took your other beat, and he's rapping on it, attacking me. I gotta. If I'm Millz, I'm responding, bro. I'm gonna respond one more time, and I'm gonna cook his ass all the way. And leave it alone. Yeah, definitely dope. That was dope, man. I like that. So I feel like, yeah, and you know, and the energy I could tell in his track right here, man, about Goodz, that, you know, he was listening and he's watching them comments because they was cooking him. They was like, yo, you know, he boring. His rap, like his pockets that he in, he always raps the same. So I see he started, you know, listening and try to, you know, he took heed to that advice and did something different this time where the pockets were different. Beats was different, you know what I'm saying? Selection, like I fucks with it, you know what I mean? So I'm liking with a battle. Healthy, it's a healthy battle, man. It's a healthy battle. You know, I said I'm gonna play this one joint, man. We're gonna close out with the Ron Brow's joint, because I thought it was, you know, why not, man? The producer that, you know, put in all this pain and shit, man, put out a lot of dope ass beats for not, you know, just this battle, but battle hip hop period, bro. With motherfucking let me get it ready. Let me get it ready while I'm talking. With Ether, yo. You know, to be the producer of Ether, you know what I'm saying? And to do this, like, and he did I want to say, and he did Gods here with fucking he did Guards here for Dot Mob, you know, Murder Mook and T-Rex, which is, you know, one of my favorite battle rap diss records and shit outside of Gift for Death by Loaded Lux. You know, those are my two top favorite battle rap diss records. Like, you know, motherfuckers dissing on the record and they cooking. Like those two is right, you know, and he produced one of those. So like Ron Browz definitely knows, he definitely got the recipe when it's time to bat like that, straight to the essence, MCing at his purest, like rapping on these beats and really cooking motherfuckers. He specializes in those beats. So, you know, J Millz is in good company as far as production. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where Goodz is going to get some of these records or where fucking DNA did, but I know that with that second record DNA had was fucking phenomenal. Like that beat, I love that beat. Like if I could find that beat, I will rap on it. Like I would find that and rap on it. Like, you know, if it was out there like that. That beat was crazy. And then all of J Millz beats was fucking crazy. I think the first drink from Goodz was the second one was better. The fucking Eminem shit, that was cool. It was funny. And then that right there, now the third one was dope. So I think, yeah, Goodz got 4 records. Goodz got like 4 or 5 fucking records. And J Millz responded to like, yeah. So that's how that go down. So I feel like, yeah, I think it's gonna be another response before it's all over. But let's get into this Ron Browz joint. We're gonna, you know, this is the bonus video. I'm gonna put, you know, a bonus song, you know, because DNA was talking crazy to Ron Browz. So Ron Browz had to, you know, he said, yo, I'm jumping out the window with this one. Remember, I make records too, right? So, and I have records. I had a record deal, right? So I guess he had to talk to the man. So let's see what that's about, man. Let's click on that real quick. Let me get it ready from the top. Tizzy. It's called Die Nasty Alone. Die Nasty Alone DNA. Makes sense. You know, little wordplay right there. Let's get it.
Nasty alone. See the chrome loaded up, Glock loaded up. You niggas is packed. You niggas is a bag.
17, y'all. Get that light.
DNA, DNA, DNA.
Spooky. It's getting spooky, y'all.
Fuck you.
Yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, in New York I get the thing in. Only Mr. Childs I know is a kingpin. The watch gon' dance but the ring spin. I was sitting on the block and got the inkling. Don't give a fuck what your crew bout. The 4/5 will take care of a tooth out. Sold water out the crib, it's a juice house. I'm glad you packed up and found the new couch. Everybody in my youth is foul. Put the metal in your mouth, it's a root canal. I used to sell a super loud. You ever heard a desert is super loud? Show her face if you steady with a chick. Stupid nigga, a machete ain't a blick. Axe bugs, I'm in a Chevy with a switch. I heard you throwing dirt, I put you steady in the ditch. Time gon' catch you or the 9 gon' stretch you. Fuck rustling, the Tech 9 to suplex you. Tell the coroners, make your soup special. Bullets will knock your teeth out, you can eat the soup special. You was on power or you was on powder. I picked your tombstone out and picked out your flowers. Your service, but I ain't pick out your router. Kick your games down and I picked out a coward. Real and fake niggas usually don't mix. No more 2 and 2s with shine, cause you is a bitch. If they not from the cloth, they usually a switch. Keep my name out your mouth, don't confuse me with shit. You know I keep it. Let the heat bake it. How the fuck you getting bodied by a beat maker? Told the dust heads they could get the leak later. Bury you for free, nigga, this is cheap labor. I'm at your door and Tim's and some shells. And my biggest record was with Jim and Joel's. And now I'm send threats, I'd rather send you to hell. And I'm good cause they feel me in the pins and the jails.
Hey, DNA, how I feel to get bodied by a beat maker, nigga. This shit was too easy for me, nigga. You lack substance, nigga. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna never get this battle up, nigga. All move, nigga. They never gonna battle you, nigga. You ain't gonna never be a gold, nigga.
Yeah, this nigga is cool.
Die nasty alone, nigga.
Now you know. Now you know. Now you know that's my kind of beat right there. First thing out the gate, that shit played. First thing out the gate, like how he rap, Griselda all day. I could tell this nigga's listening to Griselda, yo.
I like that.
That's a Griselda type, all the way Griselda type record right there. I could hear Khan and Benny on that shit with him, like, you know what I'm saying? But that fucking beat was fucking crazy. Nigga said, yo, he said, knock your tooth out, you had a soup special. Like, niggas was all mobbing. They was mobbing in the video, son. Like, I love that shit, bro. It make me miss home. I be missing home when I see shit like that, man. Niggas just, with the Carhartts on and the, you know what I mean? The Timbs out there, bro. Like, we not playing with y'all boys. You better, man, look, relax. Relax. Know where you at, nigga. Know where you at and play with something safe. Huh? You just got your license, DNA. Nigga. You're 30-something years old. You just started driving for 3 years, nigga. You just learned how to drive. You wasn't outside. Huh? Your boy said you was never outside. Nigga said K-Shine left you because you was a bitch. That shit crazy. It's disrespectful. He said you getting bodied by a beat maker. That's wild. And DNA cook, man. So, like, I'd love to see that, some more engagement on that end. We might see. Who knows? Nah, I don't think so. It's been 3 weeks. He didn't want to do that. I guess he just wanted to have fun for a minute and he dipped out. He J. Cole that shit. You know what I mean? DNA became the J. Cole in the situation, and that's how that shit played out. It definitely was dope, though. Definitely was dope. Y'all got any closing remarks as far as like what you heard tonight? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I'm gonna make sure we keep it a nice little, recording for those that want to go back and like really tap into this whole situation and know what it was. Now I kind of understand fully, like I'm seeing what it is, and I want more, man. I want fucking more. Let's keep going. Fuck it. Let's make an album. Let's make a double CD, nigga. Let's make a double CD of disc records. Fuck it. Let's do it. You with it? I'm with it. Like, and I think it's a respect there. Like, granted, none of them really talking. Well, Brown shit was on some gun bar shit, but he's like coming from like a battle rap kind of perspective. I feel like, or just like some tough shit. Like, nigga, you not like this type of shit. It wasn't like when I see you, they ain't not none of these guys is on that time, y'all. For y'all that's tapping in, it's like, oh, he said he's gonna smack his teeth out. Shit like that. Like it's nah, I don't really think none of that shit is gonna get violent or physical at all. I think it is some level of respect there. It's just like, disagreements. Like this is what happens. Like it's fucking grown people, you're gonna disagree. It's okay. It's okay. Like niggas be in some kind of world where they feel like everybody has to agree with you. No, the fuck they don't. And once you understand that and accept that, like you won't even have energy for certain things anymore because it's like, because like, yo, we just disagree on it, like, nigga, and then there's no need to try to win you over either. Like, you feel me? Like he felt the way about his career, they rapped about it. All right, and they'll probably do a podcast later, right? That's still possible. So I definitely enjoyed it. Definitely was dope. And it's the thing. You think for your motherfucking self, right? Because if you, like I said, every video that we played tonight, if you go and you look at the comments and just go off of that narrative alone, like you would have thought DNA and fucking Goodz was trash. I ain't gonna hold you. You got Millz. Shout out to Millz. I fucks with him. I love him. He one of the OGs of the shit. He been on Math High for Expert Opinion shit. I seen him on fucking a bunch of different interviews. Like people like he's like doing a victory tour. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far with the bloggers and social media, as far as like, yeah, I smoke DNA and Goodz type shit. So, and I see why, because a lot of people do, feel like he won this battle and he's consistently was on their ass. He was on their helmets. You know what I'm saying? And I agree. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he just killed them though. Like they definitely, Goodz was dope. I like what Goodz did. Some of that shit has a lot of good playback value. That last one he did, the shit before the Eminem shit was cool, like I said, and the other shit after that I like that better. I feel like that was one of the better ones. DNA shits, both of DNA shits was fire, but I feel like that kitchen joint he had where he was in the van, the Sprinter shit. I feel like that was that one. Now that's a dangerous DNA right there. He was very lyrical, very the metaphors was crazy, like so I feel like he definitely won that round. So I feel like I feel like that was a draw. Millz and DNA was a draw to me. 1-1. I'm gonna give him both a point. And then the Goodz and I don't know. Right now, I feel like it's not over. That's what the call as far as like J Millz and Goodz. I feel like I'm gonna speak prematurely if I say the call in it right now. I don't know, that shit like it's not. If Millz is up, he's not up like by a lot. He's not up by a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because Goodz is definitely working. He's definitely showing different range. He's showing range with and being creative, right? And doing different things. So I mean, I'm liking it. I'm liking it, bro. So my piece. What you got? What you say, man?
I said I don't think he's up at all. I like the Goodz dude, man. It's really more. I don't know. To me, it's originality. I think he beat him up more originally than the other. I think he had more things to say. You know. So and he was right about the range because like that one kindness joint really stood out to me. You know me, it's like I'm all about just love and good energy. It's like you can kill a brother with kindness if you have disagreements. But it's like I don't wish death upon you. You know. So,
Yeah, that's a fact. Nah, that shit yeah. So Mo got Goodz up in there. So that's what I'm saying. So like, yeah, the battle is definitely like, perspective is everything, right?
absolutely.
And
I mean, listen, if we all thought the same, then it would be a boring world. So like someone has to have like a real objective opinion for why they choose the way that they choose, and That's my particular
Hell
reason.
yeah, nah, for sure. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like I said, like, if, you know, me not knowing, like, you know, what people were saying, I probably could call it even better. But that right there, like, I get why people are saying what they're saying though as well. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, you know, you kind of, but it happens. Like, it's been like a lot of battles where somebody will be like, "Oh, this motherfucker got cooked 3-0 and shit," and then the battle comes out, and the people that wasn't there that watched is like, "Man, that shit ain't what y'all said it was." You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, you got an argument, but like, nah, like, you know, I don't know. I don't really know if it's definitely not what you said it was. You feel me? Because everybody got their own taste of what they like and things like that, and it's fine. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like. And that's cool, you know what I mean? And that's how I feel about the shit. It's like, you know, I ain't mad at nobody for if you got DNA smoking them, if you got good smoking them, or you got it the other way around. Like, you know, that's your opinion. Everybody is entitled to that, man. We need to be, you know what I mean, cool with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was a dope joint, man. I definitely appreciate y'all guys pulling in. I ain't gonna hold it too long. We at 2:15, man. I done gave y'all 2:15 tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to keep a lot of my snaps more condensed, hour and a half. I'm gonna try to keep my shits like, you know, little, you know, regular movies, not adventure movies. You know what I mean? But you already know it's your boy, man. Loba, you got any closing remarks on what you witnessed thus far?
No.
Okay. Okay, you're busy. You're busy, clearly. But nah, definitely appreciate y'all, man. We about to roll up out of here. And, you know, before we do, you know, I gotta play, you know, something out the AGS stash. You already know. So, man, you know, make sure y'all tap in, man. And once again on that launch my NFT. You got that joint right there. You know what I'm saying? But we just had a new drop, man. Beef Stew Radio, man. You see Bebo with the PFP in here. You know, they just had a mint party early today. You know, your boys on there, me and Conway, the Machine, got a joint on there. Mose is on that joint. You know what I mean? He got his drop on there. There's a few drops that's out right now today. So, you know, if y'all fucking with the boys, man, definitely tap in and see what that's like. Huh? Go holla at Beamer Boy and Beef Stew Radio. Tap in with that mint right there, man, because it's definitely a dope piece, man. I think it's like 69 editions of each joint that's out there, man. $7, 7 in Solana. Huh? Ain't trying to eat at the McDonald's. You hear me? We got the middleman out of here. Now it's on us. Now it's on us to be independent. To be independent of, you know, distributors of dope digital collectibles. Huh? Art. This is art, man, and we out here putting our, you know, our time and energy into it, just like this stream, man. So appreciate y'all that was in attendance and those that tapped in and listened and those that reposted. You know what I mean? We're gonna roll the fuck up out of here with this other joint that's out there. I think it's 20 editions left. So I need 20 motherfuckers to go grab this shit so we could, you know what I'm saying, we could walk the streets proudly with our heads high, knowing that everybody got a piece of that candy. You hear me?
Because I'm sweet and candy, and candy's sweet on me.
Cooler than peppermint, fallen angel, cause she was heaven sent through trials and tribulation. That one thing that I represent. It's evident that she was playing hooky. She screaming him downstairs, go get your milk and cookies. The EP just called Baby Alligators. She got the wireless flavor. She like an hour later, but just around for paper. The traffic is far worse. Jump in the car first, and it ain't take but a finger to make the star burst. Taste the rainbows like she was Skittles. In my hand, she break down like peanut brittle. Oh, you ticklish and easy to chew like cherry licorice or Girl Scout cookies. Which kind? The most expensive. So let me head back and candy pop out like pest dispensers. Plus I heard she bar you to death, so record in there. Yeah, that's my partner. Don't call Candy Cone, she really bonkers. The ticket that you get everlasting, me Willy Wonka.
I call my sugar candy, because I'm sweet and candy,
the plastic on the Chico stick, I'm going on. With plans on traveling the Milky Way, but lost the cause. Now every time we talk, she snicker, but with no remorse. Now everybody getting candy if the price is right. She went from Amos to